Going live. Nice.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to our first live stream. Woohoo! We're getting ready for the Bucks Celtics game 6. Very exciting, very exciting. So, Jacob,
You want to start by talking about yesterday?
Jacob, tell us what you're excited to see from this game tonight.
Oh, you want to talk about tonight first?
Yes.
Tonight, I'm just looking forward to seeing how the Celtics rebound from a tough loss, along with how the Bucks just go at them. They won in clutch plays yesterday. They changed what they did from the start of the series to now in terms of lineups and in terms of different things like that. So it's going to just be interesting to see the next level of the chess match.
Yes, that sounds very good. We are 13 minutes out of game time. I am also excited to see how Boston comes back from that last tough loss, very tough loss. I mean,
yeah.
They had the game. They had the game.
They were up a lot.
They had it.
They were up a lot.
They definitely winnable game, their last game. And it's tough to lose those type of games, especially in game 5s. And it's going to be interesting. So, who do you got winning tonight?
I got the Bucks ending it.
I am the same here. I'm hoping for a close game here. I'm hoping Boston's offense looks good.
Okay.
Viewership is up. We're on the rise. We're getting busy. That's my saying for the past few days.
Yeah, getting busy
Busy.
Speaking of him, you want to talk about that at all?
So let's talk about the series that's over a little bit. Miami versus Sixers series ended last night. That is our first series, first team into the next round. I know you're feeling good about that. I wish people didn't get as hurt. Unfortunately, the news came out today that Danny Green is hurt, or does have an ACL injury.
Wait, what? Who is it?
Tore his ACL.
Who?
Danny Green.
No way.
Yep.
Oh.
So that is very unfortunate news for a guy of his age. I don't want you to talk because you're going to be like, Miami. But
can I just say,
go ahead.
Joel is actually deserves his flowers and really fought in this series. He had a torn thumb ligament that he should have surgery on. That he should be out 6 weeks, and along with a broken face. There's a lot that he fought through to play in this series. I know everybody's bashing him today for not playing well last night, and that is not deserved by any means. The guy shouldn't have been out there. But he fought, he battled, he showed that he's one of the best players in the world, and it was he tried. He really did. Miami just was too much for them in the end, but I'm not going to go on my heat culture rampage, but it's okay.
Yes. Miami did play very well. They should have won the series, yes. But I wish it was just closer. That's all I'm saying. I wish. Obviously, we never want to see injuries, but I wish that never happened. Those injuries never happened.
35 is pretty old in the NBA.
Yeah. Kale
Ropiard?
Ropiaisky. That 35 is quite old in the NBA, considering the age of 28 is considered a prime. I would say 7 years out of that is quite old. Chris Paul is the exception. But now
we both think the
as,
C's are going to lose, by the way. GT 1990 national champions. Penn's Rangers. I don't care, man.
We are not a hockey channel. We will not be touching on hockey at all. Let's go on to the game after the one we will be breaking down live.
What's that trick?
With the Warriors versus the Grizzlies. Now that series has been very interesting. That has been the one series that I have been keeping a very close eye on. The Grizzlies have been fighting, considering all they've been through in this series. The Warriors, talent-wise, just off the charts, playing some of the best basketball they have all year. That Game 5 from the Grizzlies, though, was very good. It was a team effort. Yes, they shot very well, but I don't know. The Warriors are just too much in the end, especially without John Morant.
I also have the Warriors ending it tonight.
Yeah.
I just think at home, it's going to be tough.
Yeah, the Grizzlies, they're playing very well without John Morant, considering that. But the Warriors are playing some of the best basketball in the entire NBA.
Yes.
And it's going to be tough to beat them, especially on the road.
Yeah, that's what the Warriors are kind of like the favorites out of the West at this point, I feel like. And when they're clicking, it's really hard to see a universe where they're not going to come out on top in this series. Whether it takes 6 or 7 games, without John Morant, I don't expect. I don't see the Memphis Grizzlies making it past this Warrior squad. But time to talk about your old Phoenix squad. Luka Mania, baby.
It's not Luka. The Suns just don't want to play basketball. They showed up last night in Dallas. They're like, oh, we have closed out all these series in Game 6. But guess what? We don't want to play tonight, so we're just going to expect to win. And in recent news, Scott Foster is sick tonight I think he was for the Boston game. And
Celtics might be happy.
It's setting something up for Sunday night, Sunday midday. I don't know when the heck the game is. It's setting something up that is very scary for the Suns, and I do think Dallas wins the series. I hate to say it, but considering what happened in Game 6. Dallas's defense is off the charts right now, clogging up the lanes. It seems we have 2 brothers in the chat.
Yeah. Eli, Desmond Bain or Tyler Hero?
Tyler Hero.
I'm taking Tyler Hero.
And
Kale with some faith in your squad. Suns by 25.
I don't have any faith in the Suns team right now. They don't want to play. Chris Paul's got to be hurt. Something's got to be off because he's dribbling off his foot every other time down the floor. It's very scary for the Suns. I got Dallas winning. It's sad.
I think it's gonna be a really good game. Dallas, it's been basically nothing, in my opinion, besides lineups has really changed, and Dallas sports teams can't have anything. Well, when Dallas sports teams are the Cowboys, and the Cowboys don't deserve anything nice because of their fan base. But the Mavs, I think this group is fun. They're explosive. They're one of the best offenses in basketball and a very underrated defense. And I'm just excited to see them push the limit on arguably the best team all year. For real.
The best team until the last series. That's another thing I want to touch on. You brought this up to me earlier.
Yeah.
How do you think the Pelicans wore the Suns down, and that's showing right now? I want to turn that around and say, did the physicality of the first round, I know it was a sweep, but the physicality of the first round for the Celtics, did that have any effect on them right now?
No.
Especially playing a second physical team.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Because they ended up in terms of physicality,
with their rotation, because they're
Al Horford's the old guy, and he's looking chipper.
Their rotation, they are very limited. They do not go very deep.
Yeah.
So
I think that didn't affect them as much. They're built to be physical. I don't think the Suns are built to be as physical.
Jose Avocado is a very nice man. I listened to his podcast with JJ Redick.
Catch that podcast. It was really good.
Very good podcast. Seems like a very nice young lad. Yeah. What when did it start to full court press the Suns and try to get Chris Paul
aggravated,
exhausted? When did this start?
By a genius named Willie Green.
But didn't people do it last year? Didn't the Bucks do it last year? I think the Bucks did it with Drew Holiday.
It's part of their defense. When you have Drew Holiday and other Wesley Matthews and stuff, you can do that. You can extend your defense and still be solid in the half court.
But back to this game tonight. All the friends are in the chat, hey. Celtics in 7. Oh boy. I'm sorry to tell you, but we're in Milwaukee now. And it's not looking good for your Celtics as it is not looking good for my Suns. So, who do you think the key players are for tonight's game?
Tonight's game, I'm going to pick some low-hanging fruit on Milwaukee's end. It's Giannis. Giannis has to be the best player every night, and that's how they'll win games. His ability to truly dominate both ends of the floor has been the key factor in their 3 wins, besides Drew Holiday's greatness as a defender. And for the Celtics, I'm going to say Derek White has to be that guy to really step up, guard at defensive end, really take his matchup personal, and then I'm going to say offensively he has to space the floor. He has to play well around the other guys and make smart decisions with the ball in his hands.
For me, I'm going to say Bobby Portis. He had some very
People's champ, baby.
Very big minutes in the fourth quarter of their last game. That he was one of the main reasons why they ended up winning that game. I think Bobby Portis needs to have another very solid, very good game tonight for the Bucks to win. And I'm going to say for Boston, probably Marcus Smart. He had a tough finish to last game. Everybody's saying that. But I think he needs to have a good bounce-back game, show people why he's the defensive player of the year again, and have an impact on that defensive end while keeping the Boston offense flowing and getting back to, that was game 4, right? They had that explosion, or game 3?
They won game 4, I believe.
Whenever that offensive explosion happened. Oh, no, that was game 2.
Oh, yeah, at home.
Yeah.
At home, yeah.
Game 2. Bring us back to that. Bring them back to that. And I want to see that because the Celtics look so good that game. I don't know if that was just a fluke type game. They were all hot, but they were getting into the paint, throwing it, kickouts. One more, it was very good basketball to watch. So,
going to the chat, Al Horford's going to be big. He's been big all series. Grant Williams, you're saying offensively he needs to do things. I think defensively is where he really needs to be that presence because you're taking on Giannis, and Grant Williams is going to have to take a brunt of the time guarding him. So I wouldn't even think offensively, whatever he gives you is a cherry on top, in my opinion. But defensively, he really needs to be a guy. What do you guys think is the most underrated player? Do you mean in the NBA or in this game tonight?
But I do not appreciate being called IMG dude. That hurts my feelings.
Where was that at?
IMG dude. But yes, Grant Williams needs to also have a solid game. But it's just tough for a player like Marcus Smart to bounce back from that game. So I'm excited to see what he does in this game. That's all I'm saying. Don't attack me in the chat. It's okay.
Oh, in the playoffs. All right. Most underrated player in the playoffs? I think it's pretty simple for me. I'm going to say Bam Adebayo. He's just underrated all around, and he's a huge piece in Miami's elite defense.
Bismack Biyombo.
That's a good one, actually.
He's my favorite basketball player in the NBA currently. He has had amazing minutes for the Suns. He's doing probably about what my main man Mark in the chat wants Grant Williams to do, and that is impact the game positively. So, yeah, Bismack Biyombo.
Mark, Grant Williams is not an offensive star, so if he scores 0, I think it's pretty okay. He is out there to guard and space the floor if he has a shot to space the floor. He's not there to do anything else.
Oh, look at Van Gundy.
Yeah, you guys,
he
if you guys are watching the actual game, we got a nice call from Mark Jackson and Jeff Van Gundy on tap tonight. So
I think Van Gundy shined his head for this event.
I'm reading Blood in the Garden right now, and I'm excited to learn about this guy as a coach. It's a book about the 90s Knicks, and I just got to the part where they fired Donnie Nelson, and they're hiring Jeff Van Gundy. So I'm excited to hear about his coaching career a little bit more. At least 3 points. Come on. He's really
maybe he'll score 3. Maybe.
I have my hopes that Grant Williams can get a bucket for you, Mark. I have my hopes.
Yeah. Honestly,
this man's tuning in from Alaska.
We're sounding like we're kind of cheering for the Bucks, but I want the Celtics to win. I want this to go to 7.
I'm cheering for the Bucks.
I know you're cheering for the Bucks. You called yourself a closeted Bucks fan the other day. And so I guess we're a Miami Heat and Bucks channel here, considering.
I don't make that much content on either team, though. I make a lot of Bucks content.
You do make a lot of Bucks content. Yes.
I've made more Boston content than Miami content.
Oh. I was confused.
In the playoffs, the Celtics defense has been 6th in points, 8th in field goal percentage.
3:30. Oh my
Alaska,
goodness.
man. Oh,
early one. You're tuning in early. I appreciate the hustle, Mark.
No, 3:30 p.m.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were saying a.m.
No, it's Alaska. I know. That way you go backwards. Okay. You don't go forwards that way.
Good. Just how you said that. All right, everyone. I need the chat to give me an opinion. What do you guys think about Marcus Smart's screen tips for this series? I still don't know how I feel about them.
It's luck of the Irish.
Yeah. Did Lucky the Shamrock give him some, or Lucky the Leprechaun give him some green dust? City of Champions. Oh.
But yeah, no.
We're just excited to do this. Tune in and
this is
give you guys our live breakdown. So
like we're trying something new here. Trying to expand our horizons a little bit. Trying these live videos. So yeah, exciting. Changing the game of the Just Hoops channel. Should go yellow. I like that take, Elijah Ropieski. Oh yes, the brothers. I like the take of he should go yellow. That would be maybe bleach. Yes. That is always a coveted look in the game of basketball. The bleach tips. Are you a Blue Moon guy?
I actually do like that one.
Do you
I've
like
had
Blue
that
Moon?
one. That one in the commercial, I do like that. Citrus Wheat Blue Moon, it's pretty good. If Robbie's in the chat, Robbie knows.
But yeah.
We also, in terms of Just Hoops, we got probably a big announcement coming pretty soon if you're in the Bradenton, Sarasota area. We're figuring out some groundwork, and I'm excited to get started with that once it gets off the ground. Pray to God, hopefully.
Yes. But
what's your? Oh, tell the people your recent announcement.
We don't need to go there. We don't need to do that.
Josh is committed. He is playing college basketball officially.
We don't need to go there. We're fine.
Why? You don't want to?
We're fine. There's no place for this.
Dude, it's a commercial. We got nothing to talk about.
Yes, we have a lot to talk about. It's how do you think the NBA 75th year lived up to its hype?
I think the only thing I cared about was like the accolades part, like top 75 players, top 15 coaches.
Do you think
like,
the
stuff
NBA
like
did
that.
a good job with this?
I think they did. They did, like, especially with bringing back older players and stuff. So,
I think they did. I think they did a solid job of not trying to overhype it.
Yeah.
Like not trying to make it such a big deal, but also giving all these different greats of the NBA their flowers.
Oh yeah, for sure. This is actually going to relate to some upcoming content with our. Do you want to preview that a little bit?
No,
we only have 14 people in the chat.
We'll make the. No, we have 4 people in the chat, Jacob.
Well, we got 14 viewers.
14 views.
Oh, never mind. We got 4 people in the chat. So for you 4 people, we're going to be doing a what if series. So that should be interesting. That should be fun. That was Josh's idea.
Yes, we have to find out the logistics of that. That won't be until after the NBA playoffs. Those will be some of our bigger projects over the off season, along with podcasts, which we will have to bring back. Has been a little while, been like a week and a half.
It hasn't been that long. Really?
Yeah, we had a lot of finals week, traveling, been very busy. Back for the summer though now.
We're gonna begin some interviews too.
Yes,
we got some guests lined up for you. So Santa Cruz banana slugs.
Brook of Horford. I have bad eyes. So
No. You read that right.
Elijah, what are you talking about?
Sam could ride his bike. That's a good one. All right, for everybody not tuned into ESPN that's on here, Wilbon picked the Celtics, Big Perk picked the Bucks, and I don't know if Stephen A is picking or not.
We do have one, Lopez or Horford. I'm
going Lopez.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going Lopez. I know Horford's been awesome, but I think Lopez is a really good player in his system, and he's evolved over time.
Lopez changes the Bucks.
Yeah.
They
Stephen A has the Celtics too, just to interject. I think they're cheering for a 7. That's all that they're cheering for.
Yeah, I mean, I hate ESPN, so.
JJ Redick hates ESPN too.
Yeah, can you like that man? He's
Perk looks miserable.
I hate Perk. Perk's
I think
the Charles Barkley of this.
No.
Yes. He overhypes everything. He said the Pelicans were going to beat the Suns after they lost 1 game.
Wow.
Crazy. So, game's going to be getting started here. Don't have much to talk about right now. We should probably start these a little bit closer to game time.
Well, we kind of rushed through the intro, but hey, what are you looking forward to the rest of the playoffs? Anything in particular?
Well, after the Suns tear out my heart and lose Game 7, and then I could finally get my sanity back and sleep more than 5 hours a night, I am excited to... I want to see what Miami does with whoever wins this series. If it is Milwaukee, I want to see They did shut down Giannis a few years ago in the playoffs.
Yes, they did.
And I want to see what type of schemes they have, especially defensively, since some people sitting on this couch hype up Miami's defense like crazy. I want to see what type of schemes they got for the Greek Freak, who is not even a top 3 basketball player according to JJ Redick.
No, don't throw shade at JJ. There is no slander for JJ Redick on this channel, brand, whatever. There is no JJ slander. But I'm really excited to see what Miami does. Especially, like, we don't know. Boston could for sure win this series. And we'll see what happens. But,
immaculate. I love the I love the hype. Thank you, Samuel. Eli coming with us for some content. Luka or Curry?
I think
Luka.
If we're looking like long term, I prefer Luka right now than Steph Curry.
No duh. He's 23 years old and a top 5 basketball.
But if we're saying today, I'm still picking Luka.
I mean, Luka's just
Luka's special.
Luka's carrying, not so much carrying, but he's bringing a team that has nowhere near the amount of talent as the Phoenix Suns do to a Game 7, which I've said multiple times already. I think they are going to win, unfortunately, but he's a generational talent. He came into the NBA knowing how to win, and right now he's showing us that he does know how to win. So, playing with the settings over here.
I thought we had some lags coming. Sam was informing us I thought it was sarcasm, but he is being quite serious. I had to text the man myself. But, yeah, this is going to be an exciting matchup. We got tip-off coming up probably within the next 2 minutes. So, thank you guys for tuning in with us, and we're going to continue to break down this game as it goes. I got another one for you based on Eli's questionings. What do you think would you pick? All right, if you had to pick one guy right now in the NBA to start a franchise, who are you picking?
I mean, Giannis.
I feel Giannis is the easy answer.
Giannis is the easy answer. Luka's the easy answer. So it's between those two. Considering that, I mean, I feel like Luka actually would be better just because Luka makes everybody around him so much better.
You're saying Giannis doesn't?
I think Giannis needs more.
Okay. That's fair.
If they didn't have Drew Holiday, they wouldn't be here right now.
No, you're right.
If they didn't have, I mean, never mind.
They don't have Chris Middleton.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
So.
In your igloo. But, they're...
Hey, no attacking people in the chat, man.
Well, he's in Alaska.
I know he's in Alaska. He's respecting the grind. But thank you guys for tuning in, and we're going to get started here with the game.
Kale, I love that take. Gabe Vincent needs more respect on his name immediately. Kale and Eli, where's Brady? Brady needs to get in the chat.
Brady is currently watching baseball. No, playing baseball.
Think he has a game?
Possibly.
Bucks are keeping their same 5.
So the Bucks
as last game.
Yep. Grayson Allen starting in the spot of Chris Middleton. If viewers in here, 2 respectable viewers that I know of, have not watched the games. But
then who's Boston got? Probably eating donuts. That's fact. Drinking a coffee. And Boston has, I believe, their typical 5, but instead of Grant Williams, who's out again for this game, they're probably going with Grant Williams.
What are you talking about?
Wait.
Slow yourself up. You're okay. You got it.
Big Williams is out for this game, and Grant Williams is starting. Why can't I think of his first name?
Time Lord.
Time Lord. Time Lord's out. Grant Williams is starting in his place. They're going with Al Horford at the 5. Smaller 5. And, yes, Scott Foster is out for this game.
Yes, unfortunately, Scott Foster is sick for this game.
We got our alternate Nick Busher for the health and safety, Scott Foster.
He's not in COVID. It was a COVID. An unrelated COVID sickness. That is what I've seen.
I like how you're worried about that as a Suns fan.
I've wanted it the whole series. I'm like, give me Scott Foster. Give me Scott Foster. We need to break this persona around the friendship of Scott Foster and Chris Paul, but we have not gotten it yet. Very upsetting.
Man. All right, tip off. Celtics got first possession. Where do you think they're going? Tatum?
Yeah,
Zoom?
go to Tatum early. I want to see them get in the
Nice
paint.
horns into a zoom. Oh, Spain the zoom. That's nice. Actually, Milwaukee switching early.
I am not a fan of that shot. I think they need to move the ball more, but it went in, so can't complain.
Their offense has been quite ugly.
Yes, that's what I want to see them get, those paint touches.
Going to Grayson Allen early again. I love it. I love to see it. I love going to shooters early in quarters. I think it's an awesome way to start games.
Bucks are shown.
They're switching.
Yep.
Switching pretty freely 1 through 4.
Giannis going downhill. Ooh, foul on Al Horford.
Giannis is such a beast. Being able to see that guy in person, it's honestly incredible. Absolutely bonkers what that guy can do. Probably at the Suns game yesterday.
Scott Foster.
Yeah. Is a buck a male or female? I'm curious. I believe a buck is a male, sir. Thank you for the great question. That's more biology. That's not really in my realm. This is called Just Hoops for a reason. It would be just biology if it was to talk about that stuff. But
Giannis's stats are insane. I was saying this yesterday when they were showing you Luka's stats as Giannis makes the first free throw. That they're basically identical.
Yeah.
Him and Luka putting up very similar stats right now. We cannot do that.
Okay, well that's funny.
Dude, we're as the same as who's in the last one?
Mark.
The same as Mark. We are.
Oh, Marcus Smart.
They're my key. We are trying to respect our own grind and
respect our own grind.
Grayson Allen, another 3.
He needs to stay hot early. Well, not stay hot, just get up shots, create space.
Yes. Ooh.
Good job, Drew. Drew making plays.
That's what he does. Giannis again downhill.
2 more free throws.
Was that on Grant?
I think that's on Grant, I would say. Pfizer's an awesome place to watch a game, too. It's really a great atmosphere.
So far early in these first few possessions, I still want to see Boston try to get downhill more, get in the lane, and look for those kick-out opportunities. I'm sorry, but
due to broadcasting rights, we can't physically show the game, so you're stuck listening to us for a little bit.
A little bit.
Actually, the entire time.
Giannis makes the first free throw. 3 for 3 so far. Very, very solid.
Am I allowed to change this?
Not sure.
Do we have to stop streaming? Oh, never mind. Ignore me, guys.
Giannis to the line again.
We're getting you guys a view of the play-by-play.
Giannis 4 for 4 to start the game from the line. Very, very, very nice. Another Horns action from Boston.
And invert it.
Looking for the switch. Grant Williams getting downhill. There, I like to see it. Paint touch and a kick. Love to see it. Giannis to Grayson Allen. Grayson getting downhill now. Blocked by, I don't know if that was out of bounds, but blocked by Al Horford. I don't know. Couldn't see it.
I'm just playing around here, guys. Sorry about this. Keep going to Grayson. I love it. Keep getting him in action.
Giannis, another one? That's charged.
Nah.
Yep. And that is Grant Williams' effect defensively.
Trying to do a lot, man. Trying to do a lot. We're going to get you guys a play-by-play, too. So you can see what's going on.
Good slip. Kick out to Al. That is the type, even though it was a miss, that is the type of offense I would like to see Boston run more. Getting the ball into the lane and kicking out. Like I've said 4 times already. A miss up top on the top of the key by Drew Holiday, rebounded by Boston.
And
we have the play-by-play up now.
Or a link. It is on ESPN. I could drop an ESPN link for you.
And Jason Tatum 3 in the corner. Boston up 5 early. 3 minutes have elapsed. This is taking me to my days of wishing I was a basketball analyst or a commentator. Giannis, taking Jaylen Brown in the post, gets fouled going up, 2 free throws. How do you feel that the Bucks' only points are going to be Giannis free throws in these first 3 minutes?
Set the tone. I like it for Milwaukee. You allow him to keep getting downhill, keep drawing fouls, and thin out Boston's bench. I think it's rough offensively because you're not getting much in the half court, but keep getting Giannis downhill, that's where he thrives. So I like it personally. Giannis's free throws, man. It's such a cool thing to see.
Hot commodity, Jacob. 5 for 5.
People need to stop with the free throw slack on this guy. He's gotten so much better over time, and genuinely, like, the shot is so much smoother than when he came into the league, especially when he had his struggles.
Did they postpone the game because of the shot clocks?
Hey, go Bucks! I hope for you that they win, man. Appreciate you tuning in.
Jaylen Brown coming down. Another Horns action. Twist the screen. Like it.
Good defense.
Good kick out. And
Good
another
shot,
free.
Marcus Smart.
Boston's shooting well early.
Boston's getting paint touches.
Yes, that is what I've been saying.
I know. I'm just reiterating.
But yeah, shooting well off of those paint touches, which is what they did in Game 2 very well. Giannis
On
going back out. Yep. Back and down. Good double. Good take by Drew. Missed the layup.
Good help side.
Boston running. Good kick out. Another paint touch. And Jason Tatum, 3. Boston up 9 early. Now, no lead is safe with Boston in the lead. So, good jumper. Oh boy, Giannis game.
Giannis is feeling himself early.
Midi for Giannis. That is a moving screen on Grant Williams.
Grant Williams, man. Mark, if you're still in this, your boy is struggling early.
Yeah, he got the charge.
He did. But he also got 2 fouls early.
Yes, he is coming out.
And then my key to the game is subbing in.
Derek White is now in the game for Boston. Jason Tatum arguing with Scott Foster's replacement, as if he was prepared for Scott.
Mark, man, Grant Williams is already out of the game. I know you're tuned in, so...
Double on Giannis. Good pass under the rim to Brook Lopez.
This is Giannis' game.
Giannis is controlling the game right now for Milwaukee. Back down to 5. Or, were they up 9 or 7?
9.
That's what I thought. Jason Tatum doing hero ball.
This possession's a win.
Good paint touch and kick. Missed wide open 3 by Derek White. Bucks running.
Bucks' pace is great right now.
This is favoring Milwaukee. Good take by Pat Connaughton, finishing at the rim. Bucks on a little 6-0 run.
You just said math.
Yeah. And a turnover. Bucks in the gaps, got it from
center seal
and Brown. Giannis taking it down again. I thought they called a foul.
I thought they were calling a foul, yeah.
Giannis is abusing the Boston defense right now early. 8-0 run, very quick 8-0 run for Milwaukee.
That's what, to start the game, Boston needs to keep touching the paint, not get stagnant, allow the ball to free up offense, allow the offense to breathe with ball movement off of paint has been awesome for them. I know Mark's saying in here it's not a good thing when you're making threes, that's your only field goal made. I think it's a great thing. Because
that is what Milwaukee's giving them.
That is, if Milwaukee's giving it and you're knocking them, keep it coming. Keep knocking them down. Just don't settle. If you're getting paint and you have an opportunity to finish or get fouled, do that first. For Milwaukee, keep running. Giannis has been great downhill early, really making plays in transition. Just keep that open. Keep chugging along and doing your thing on the defensive end because they're making shots you're willing to give up.
In order for Boston to win this game, they have to make the Bucks adjust to what they're doing well. And if they're hitting threes, the Bucks are going to have to adjust and give something else up, which Boston might want to take more than those threes. But right now, with them getting those paint touches and kickouts early is definitely getting them open looks, very good looks. And that is what I said before the game. I got to stop saying the same thing. But they are doing that very well right now. And for Milwaukee, they're having amazing pace. Getting in transition, Giannis taking it downhill, getting Grant Williams in foul trouble early. And that is very unfortunate for you, Mark. Is Mark the one that told me that that Phoenix sucks and Boston's winning the championship?
Yeah.
Dang it!
That's the guy.
Tough. Sucks how karma gets back at you.
You have to tape these, but not show the brand. We are not sponsored by Gatorade.
Asking me if we have to tape the Gatorade logo.
That's what they do in NBA interviews.
We're not sponsored by anybody. We're not going to get demonetized because we're not even monetized yet. Speaking of that,
Mark is sick. It's okay.
If
don't even
you
know
are
we're in.
coming through here and are not subscribed for some reason, please subscribe. We're on that road to 1,000 subscribers, man. We are trying to get monetized. We're here for the money, man. I'm telling you my agenda. I also hope the Suns lose to the Mavs because I am losing my sanity.
8 p.m. on Sunday.
If Boston wins.
Oh, will they move the game up?
Yeah.
Oh,
3:30. So either 8 or 3:30 Sunday.
Your heart's getting ripped out
But
by
we cannot.
Slovenia.
We cannot. Don't ask for a live on Sunday, man. I'm not going through that. Ooh.
Might be pretty entertaining, though.
Dude, I'd be sweating. I'm going to be sweating. Milwaukee is switching everything early. They're
Bobby's
getting
in.
downhill. And there is your 2-pointer, Mark. Congratulations. Derek White downhill, getting in the lane for a floater. Giannis for 3. Oh, boy, it's Giannis's game. Oh, boy.
Oh boy.
Jaylen Brown getting downhill. Boston's trying to move really fast, too. A turnover by Jason Tatum.
That, to me, is not what they...
That's not what they should be doing. And, Drew Holiday for 3.
Boston
Bucks.
needs to put them in the half court because this is not working too well early.
Yeah, they do have to slow it down. Point Horford.
Good action.
Kick back, wide open 3. It is getting to the point where there's too many threes, but
It's good looks, though.
I don't like too many.
Giannis.
That's just my preference. Giannis going at Al Horford, and it's Giannis's game.
Oh, my.
He's showing
Oh, he's
Mark
locked in.
why he is the best player in the NBA.
He's locked in.
16-2 run in the past 3 minutes for the Bucks.
They're not switching off of Horford.
Marcus Smart. My key to the game is showing up right now. 3 for 3 from 3.
They're keeping Giannis on the big, allowing him to be in drop at the rim.
Giannis finally misses a shot.
That was basically in. He's knocking down the
He
next
finally misses a shot. And Boston gets down in the half court. Jason
The
Tatum
Bucks are
and
even
Jaylen
going
Brown
under at the
first.
point. Did you see that? They're going under on all these ball screens. They're like baiting them. Fully baiting them.
Drew Holiday coming off a Bobby Portis screen pop. Bobby Portis misses the 3.
Good contest on the switch.
So far, rebounding has not been an issue. It's just been pace for Boston. They do have to slow this game down because Milwaukee is thriving in transition.
Look at Giannis take that bump, still finish with the right hand over Al. Great finish.
You live with those 3-pointers.
That was
To be
contested
honest.
too.
15 early.
1 miss. Including free throws. 1 miss.
Marcus Smart feeling himself with a bad 3-point shot.
Non-Giannis minutes. Boston has to try
Yes.
to win these.
Yes.
High-low look. Rivers. Probably give me foul. No. Foul on the ground. I don't know if I like this pace for Boston at all.
It's not very good right now.
Boston needs to find a way to get this in the half court. They're falling victim to Milwaukee really pushing this pace. How many points from Giannis at the end of the game?
60 at this point.
I'm
If
gonna
he
give him.
keeps this
I'm gonna
up.
give him 45.
If he keeps this up 60,
he's locked in. And he's getting a breather right now. He's going to get a solid, 4-minute breather.
Another turnover for Boston. Looking like the Phoenix Suns in Game 6 right now.
Good job sliding.
Yes, very good defense from Jaylen Brown. Mouse in the house right now. And Brook Lopez takes advantage.
It's too small.
Of the switch.
Too small.
I need Boston to get a quick paint touch here. Derek White bringing the ball down. Again, the switch. No, never mind. No, now he gets the switch onto Brook Lopez. No passes. Good kick out to Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart getting the paint touch and foul on Drew Holiday.
Tripped up. Now we're going into a timeout. Just under 3 minutes remaining in the quarter. Bucks up 4. Going into this timeout, what adjustments do you want to see?
Like we've been saying, Boston needs to slow this game down. Do you think, this is what I want the Suns to do, but do you think they let Giannis beat them and just pay attention to everybody else?
Well, they're not paying attention to everyone else.
I know. I feel like that at this point, with Giannis making basically everything he takes so far.
Nobody else has shot, really.
I know, but...
Besides Grayson, but he got pulled right away.
Boston's going away. I feel like Boston has gone away from those paint touches early, and they're right now searching matchups.
Yeah.
They're searching mismatches, which
did not work out for Phoenix.
Did not work out for Phoenix last night.
Doing that, it just it's stagnant offense. It's not going to turn out to anything good or anything productive. So that's what hurt Boston a lot of the series and a lot of last series. Whenever they went stagnant, was just they were hunting mismatches instead of playing basketball, playing team basketball.
Mm-hmm.
That's why, to me, I actually think that they're they might have one of the best defenses, but I think obviously the worst offense left in the field. I know that
they're inconsistent. I think that the just because of that
offensively, it's rough to watch Boston a lot of times.
They could be top 3 in the field if they just
when they move the ball and there's ball movement, player movement, they're special.
Ball, yeah.
It's just it doesn't happen enough to really say there's something going on. I'm just saying. Boston's defense, though, man. In my opinion,
can't really do much right now.
You go into this timeout and you're playing very aggressive in these non-Giannis minutes, and you're saying you're going to really get pressure and ball screens. You're going to get up into the ball. You're going to just try to stagnate them whenever they are in the half court and really focus on getting back. I wouldn't even crash the offensive glass right now if I'm in Boston. You got to get back, get set, load the blocks and elbows, and maybe have some more gap activity, switch more frequently off the ball to zone up, and just cause some havoc going into this last 3-minute stretch just to give yourself a lead maybe without Giannis on the floor and really get things going for you.
Yeah.
He's a beast. How do you stop him?
That's what they're trying to figure out.
How do you
They're trying to cook up the ingredients.
That's what I'm saying. Grant Williams, Mark brought him up, but Grant Williams, he has to be that guy to be willing. I know we picked up 2 fouls early, but you can't pick up that offensive foul. You have to.
My man looking like Jacob out there.
No.
Boston gets a ball screen up top. Pocket pass to Al Horford. Got it in the paint.
Robbie Zach thinks Marcus Smart is the problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Marcus Smart on Giannis right now.
Oh, Giannis is back in the game.
Yes, Giannis is back in the game. Peyton Pritchard is also in the game for Boston.
Oh, hunting Peyton Pritchard. Smart is matched up with him, though.
You live with those shots right there.
Yeah,
You
Smart
live
did a
with
great
that.
job right there.
Kicking it up to Marcus Smart, and Marcus Smart is not the problem. He has 14 points in this first quarter so far. Being that X factor that I actually previously talked about.
Yes, you did.
Yes,
Not
I
gonna
did.
discount that one.
Marcus
Coming
Smart
out of the timeout, Marcus Smart is the primary
matched up with Giannis.
on Giannis.
Ooh, Bobby
And
missed it.
Milwaukee is hunting post touches.
Yes, they are using their size right now. Another thing Phoenix should be doing, but
Good job,
Portis.
Bobby.
The energy, man, bringing the energy, even though they have
people's
very good
champ.
energy.
People's champ, Bobby Portis. That might have been the most. I like going to that game. Like that might have been the loudest that they got was when he
Bobby.
made a play. I think he had a and one, and the place he rubbed it. Bobby.
Good kick out to Pritchard, misses the shot. They are getting their paint touches again. Have a little bit of off-ball movement. Still could be better. Al Horford is now matched with Giannis. Grayson
Stagnant
Allen getting
possession.
downhill. That's the past few have been very stagnant. Ooh,
Got
trip.
tripped up. They're
Can't
trying to
bail him
force
out.
that post touch instead of playing, like just allowing it to flow.
Yeah, they're going now hunting these matchups.
When Pritchard's on the floor, it's hard not to.
Yeah, it's not really hunting. It's hunting those mismatches. Yeah. Grayson Allen on top of the key. Smart back on Giannis. Pocket pass to Giannis and little floater short. Got Al Horford in the air and dunked.
He's so dominant, so physical.
He looks
Smart's matching with him though. Smart's matching that physicality.
He looks like a. You know that video of LeBron playing against a bunch of little kids?
Yes.
Jason Tatum with the top of the key three. But that's what Giannis looked like on that last possession. Giannis getting downhill, getting to the kickback to Portis. Portis misses the three on the top of the key. Boston has been rebounding very well so far to start early. Except for that last possession when Giannis just bodied Smart. Tatum going to take it one-on-one on Grayson Allen right now.
Look at how deep they were in the gaps.
Ooh,
Forcing
Smart.
Tatum into a pass. That was great. ISO defense.
Smart misses the three.
Attack
George Hill taking it
Pritchard.
downhill. Blocked by Horford.
End of the first.
Boston got that lead back. Those last 2.5 minutes were very solid for Boston. Crazy eyes. Don't make fun of Bobby Portis.
All right, going into the second quarter for Boston, that was not a great quarter.
Not a great quarter, but
But you have a
finished the
lead.
quarter.
You're
very well.
You're feeling good if you're Boston.
Yes.
I think that the Marcus Smart matchup might be the way to go. Match Giannis and Smart's minutes the rest of the way. And the harder you can continue to make touches for Giannis, especially him getting downhill and really blocking off the paint, it doesn't seem like anybody else got any offense going. So it might be the best move for Boston to stick with that to start the quarter and see what happens. I think for offensively, try to get an easy paint touch early. Try to get somebody coming off of a flex. Try to get somebody coming downhill. Try to get something where you're getting a paint touch, getting 2 points, or getting fouled. I don't know about, I don't know who's going to be in to start the quarter, but if Tatum or Brown are in, are probably the first two guys that you'd like to get the ball to, allow them to make that play. And then for Milwaukee, you probably had, in my opinion, a really good quarter, really solid. Boston shot the ball well on a lot of tough makes, but what do you think the Bucks should do going into the second quarter?
just try to keep continuing that pace. Keep running, keep getting downhill. Try to get Boston in more foul trouble. Test that depth that they don't have. But for Boston, Marcus Smart had a great quarter. Really stepped up as that X factor, that other guy, to kind of get that pressure off of Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So I want to see more of Marcus Smart on both the offensive and defensive ends. As Jacob brought up, his defense on Giannis has been very, very good so far in those last 2.5 minutes. And maybe that is the matchup for the rest of the game. But Milwaukee really has been taking it at Boston with their size mismatches. And I feel like that's good early to try to get them in that foul trouble. But I would like to see them getting back to getting downhill, getting downhill to the rim, trying to get in more foul trouble.
Sorry about the lights. I thought we had a little bit of rough lighting, so tried to help us out. How many points do you think Giannis got end with?
60.
60? And it is a heavyweight battle, though. That's what
it's been a very good start to this game. It felt like the Bucks were on a little bit of a break, could put this away early with that big run, and Boston just got to the lane, kicked out, made some good looks. So they are rebounding well. They had too many turnovers, though. Boston, that is. I don't have.
You're feeling great up too. You are feeling great.
You didn't have a perfect quarter, but Bucks also feel the same way. They didn't have a perfect quarter, and Boston shot very well. But Giannis brings it up, kicks it to gets it to Drew Holiday on the wing, back up to Grayson Allen on the top of the key.
Grant Williams is the primary to start the quarter on Giannis.
Without Marcus Smart in. A good box out by Grant Williams. Off Giannis going to Boston. That was a great way to match physicality right there by Grant Williams.
Really good block out.
Giannis got hit in the face, I believe. Running for the ball. By the backside. Ooh, that's off. That's Jaylen Brown.
That should be off Jaylen Brown.
I caught Jaylen Brown out of bounds.
Off his foot. Oh, Giannis' foot.
I don't think it bounced, though. Giannis kicked it and it hit him. But Boston ball. Without Marcus Smart in, they need to have someone else step up on those kickouts, knock down those open looks. Jaylen Brown gets a ball screen, kicks over to Jaylen Brown. Jason Tatum kicks into Jaylen Brown.
See, Jason
Tatum gets downhill to the rim.
Great
and it
take.
Works out.
That's the kind of stuff that'll be able to free up Boston's offense.
Kicked and a poster by Brook Lopez.
Same thing. They're going to a boomerang into a ball screen, playing 2-man game at the top between Tatum and Brown.
Tice getting to the lane with a little floater, knocks it down.
Daniel Tice, baby, one of the most underrated players on Boston's roster, just going out there doing his job at a high level.
Boston of 4, get the switch. They call him moving screen. I don't know if I agree with that call. He just got him on the roll. But going back to Boston,
Pat Connaughton subbed out for Wesley Matthews.
See, this is Boston has been doing very good. Jason Tatum, especially getting the ball out of his hands early, with the Bucks being heavy in the
good smile cut. That's a good smile cut. You gotta finish that play, yeah.
Coming back down, Drew Holiday, getting to the lane, getting Tyson in the air. Back to Drew Holiday in the corner. Mid-range pull-up, that's a tough shot. Bucks offense has been very stagnant since that run. They have been getting them back in the half court, though, so that could be that adjustment. Jason Tatum from the top of the key knocks down the three. Drew Holiday gets to Giannis. Giannis going back downhill. Misses, gets his own rebound, misses again.
The crowd that Boston's showing in the paint, great job trying to wall off and make it really tough for Giannis down there.
Jason Tatum gets the ball screen from Grant Williams. Good kick
Great
out.
pass. Great cut
Good
from the
hit.
45 to free up Jaylen Brown in the corner. Great cut by Derek White. Timeout, Milwaukee.
Yes. I did not realize how hard it was to announce basketball games. 10 threes so far. 10 for 17 from 3 for Boston. Milwaukee is giving that up.
Look at this
and
cut.
with them shooting. Yeah, that cut
Freed him
freed
up.
the backside up. And a great pass from Jason Tatum to get the ball to Jaylen Brown in the corner.
Jason Tatum taking over to start this quarter, both as a playmaker and as a scorer. As this timeout happens, I think Boston needs to continue to play, not settle, get downhill, and defensively keep it in the half court. And Milwaukee needs to just stick to what they do. They know what to do offensively. They just need to pick up the pace and try to get easier touches downhill. They're moving too slow offensively now compared to that run in the first quarter. This timeout was good by Bud. Allow them to reset, allow them to gather themselves and go back out there and do what they do. Any takes?
Boston's offense is I love how Jason Tatum's getting the ball out of his hands early and not trying to play that hero ball that he was for a short period in the first quarter. Getting the ball out of his hands, getting into his shooters in the corners and on the wings. But that off-ball movement really has been opening it up for Boston. Just like we said, that cut from Derek White to free up Jaylen Brown in the corner. For Milwaukee, got to get back to running. Getting downhill or getting back in the.
Better coach Bud or Doc?
Bud.
I think Doc Rivers is great in his own right, but I think Bud is just, he honestly, like, defensively, he changed the game with how he does things in terms of paint first, while everybody else is really worried about threes. So him and going back to Miami, Eric Spoelstra, they have two of the best defenses in basketball just because they're so paint focused rather than worrying about the three ball and running guys off the line like that. So it's a different way to see modern basketball, but it's definitely worked because without easy paint touches, it's hard to get good looks from three. So I think Bud, but Doc is one of the greatest coaches of all time. So I think today I'd rather Bud as my coach, but Doc Rivers is a legend. So it's definitely a tough argument, but hey.
But back to what I think the Bucks need to do. I think that they, like I said, they need to get back to running. And I would live with what Boston's doing right now. I know they're open looks. You got to get somewhat of a contest, but they're all three-pointers. They have 17 three-pointers with, 3 minutes gone in the second quarter.
Yeah.
That is a lot of shots. They have made 10 of them. But how the Bucks play defense, that is what you live with. And if they beat you like that, you stuck to what you do best. And if they're shooting this well, they're beating everybody in the NBA. So
Yeah.
So
just some
Gundy head cut out. Let's go.
Just some quick stats while they get started here with an ATO going to Drew Holiday. Boston is shooting 55% from 3, 51 from the field, and the Bucks are shooting 25 from 3 and 40 from the field at the moment.
Drew Holiday missed the mid-range, and now Jason Tatum taking
ISO,
it.
baby.
Yes, ISO ball. Good kick out to Tice. Tice misses the 3. Giannis gets the rebound. Come back down.
They're sitting off him.
Giannis mid-range short. Jason Tatum coming back down. Good ball screen.
Good
Sneaks
job
screen,
in the
takes
drop.
it downhill.
That's a tough lay.
That is very tough, but Boston now quick 8-0 run back up 10. Switch Daniel Tice now on Giannis. Good kick out to Brook. Misses. Jason Tatum coming back down. Gets the ball screen.
Great roll.
Ooh, throws the lob. Bad catch. Back out to Grant Williams. One more. Jason Tatum up top. Tried to get a foul call. Good foul in transition to stop the transition.
What's your opinion about those take fouls?
I mean, it's smart basketball. It is abusing the rules at some point. But
I think that one wasn't bad, but I think in general
Okay.
there needs to be something.
at halftime, I'm going to rant about them switching that you can't stop in transition, and that's an offensive foul, as Grayson Allen throws the ball away, and Mark's man. Oh, what happened?
They're calling a foul?
That's clear path.
That's a clear path, yeah.
Unless they called it on the pass. I don't know if he grabbed him on the pass. Oh, right there. Yeah, that's clear path. Grant Williams will be getting free throws and the ball. Trying to take away Grant Williams' stats.
Man.
Oh, I don't know, actually. Grayson Allen might have been ahead.
I don't know. Common foul, I think.
I don't know.
If I'm
Don't
reading
have
lips
the noise on.
correctly.
Common foul. Grayson Allen was ahead of the ball. Giannis now has 2 fouls, though, which is something to follow. I think if you're Boston, you take it at him for a possession or two. Try to get him that third. But Boston's offense has really picked it up. By their offense, Jason Tatum.
Yeah, Jason Tatum.
He's having a really good second quarter, distributing, moving the ball, scoring. Marcus, the double screen up top, taking
Great
a
screen by
one-on-one on
Smart.
Pat. Little step back 3, misses, short.
That was great ball activation by Pat.
A good kick up from Giannis, back to Bobby Portis.
Way to
Wesley
change
Matthews
sides.
with a little down layup thing. Good hustle by Bobby Portis, though. Open 3 for Drew, hits it. Big shot for the Bucks.
Off of a great hustle play
Yes.
by Bobby.
Yes, that is what Bobby Portis does best. Boston missed their last 3 3-pointers.
Great seal by Tice. Oh,
Jason Tatum
good
downhill.
help side.
Good defense. No call at the rim. Giannis downhill. Charge.
He was outside.
Ooh.
He was inside.
I don't know.
I think
That's
he was
close.
inside.
That's close. That's a big call, though. That is a very big call. If that extra step, blocking foul and 1 from Giannis. Giannis is really picking apart these
Transition
Celtics in
opportunities.
transition. Yeah.
The more Giannis can get in the open floor, the better it is for the Bucks.
Like, oh my goodness.
That is so like.
Oh, did they
that's-
challenge it?
Oh, maybe. But going into this
Take
timeout,
over.
Josh is taking a little timeout himself.
My hips are killing me. Too much sitting.
So, just looking forward, I'm excited to see how Boston is able to continue and try to survive. Their backs are against the walls. That's without saying. And this series is a great opportunity to show how tough this unit is. They've been talking about it. They're saying it's their culture. Under first-year coach Ime Udoka, they've been an awesome defensive unit. And this whole series, this whole playoff run, they're playing arguably two of the toughest teams right off the bat. People might hate on Brooklyn, but regardless, they have one of the best players to play basketball in Kevin Durant. Along with that, just they're dealing with a monster. They're dealing with the champs. They're the reigning champs. They're here to defend their title. I personally am very excited to see the Bucks moving forward. If they win one of these next two outings, they're going to get a shot to really continue, move forward, build off of what they've done. And Giannis will be a big piece of that. And Giannis has been a big player tonight. I think this call is going to stand a great and one in transition. So just a basketball take I'm going to give from this game so far. Offensively, for Boston, they're doing an incredible job in the second quarter with cutting and center seals and things of that nature to free up perimeter, to really shrink in the help and cause things to happen. Free up opportunities to either drive off of a kick on a closeout or just free up an open shot. Like the little things like that don't get in a stat sheet are huge in a basketball game. And Daniel Tice center sealing, or Derek White on that 45 cut that freed up Jaylen Brown in the corner. Those types of plays are massive in winning a game and massive in playing high-quality offense. So just the more Boston's able to continue to do that, and that off-ball movement that we were talking about earlier that they're not too consistent with, if they can be consistent in doing this tonight, it could be a huge part in their possible win and possible way to push for Game 7. So they're back to the game. I'm not sure what the call is going to be.
It's definitely going to stand because his foot was on the line.
I know it was, but
I do think that's a good challenge.
Yeah, call stood.
That is a good challenge because that's a big call. Because if they overturn that, Giannis got 3 fouls.
Yes.
So that's 7 minutes without Giannis that Boston can grow this lead. So I like that challenge call. Giannis to the line. So we will be silent for 10 seconds as he gets ready.
He doesn't take 10 seconds anymore. Beautiful.
Misses his first free throw of the game. Boston gets the rebound, gets it to Tatum. Coming up the floor.
Let's see what they drew up. They got a ram into a ball screen just into space. They can play a 2-man game with 3-man space.
Jaylen Brown.
Great drive by Jaylen Brown. Great drive.
Foul call. Was that on Matthews? Yeah, that was on Wesley Matthews. Boston has not taken a free throw yet this game. Very interesting.
They've been they've
been shooting a lot of threes. They've been getting to the paint and shooting a lot of threes. So
paint touches aren't even profiting. I don't even know how many points they have within 8 feet.
I think
great job, Bobby.
Honestly, they only have one.
They have one layup, right?
No, they have 5 points, not 3-pointers. Or five buckets, not threes.
That's insane.
Boston out of bounds under. Getting Tatum going downhill. Little spin. Walk.
That's a walk.
Oh, continuation?
Wow.
NBA continuation is different.
Wow. Is that Matthews' third?
I don't know.
That could be. He's been a great matchup all series. doing his due diligence.
That's a walk.
I
don't know how
Wesley.
you count that
No,
as
that's his second foul.
not sure how you count that as an and one, but
Wesley all series has been awesome.
Tatum misses the free throw. Giannis coming downhill, Jaylen Brown on him.
Oh, baby.
They do not have Marcus Smart guarding him anymore. I don't know if we said that.
No, they stopped to start the quarter.
He was on the floor. Marcus Smart with an open three, short. Bucks get the rebound.
Looking ahead.
Yeah. Slow it up a little bit. Wesley Matthews
Play off
getting
that
downhill.
secondary
Giannis with a great cut.
And a poster.
Giannis has been owning transition. I would say 16 of his points have come in transition, getting downhill. Tatum misses the post spin. Kick to Wesley in the corner. Wesley Matthews misses the three. Boston gets the board coming up the floor. No numbers, slow it up.
Down.
Get over to Marcus Smart, back to Jaylen Brown. Getting downhill, getting in the paint.
Good job.
Good pull up.
You
This
live
is
with
the pull-up.
those. Good job. That's
Boston offense has been coming a little stagnant the last few possessions again. Backdoor cut. Great pass by Giannis to Drew Holiday. The lead's back down to 3 with 5 minutes left in the second. Getting ahead of myself. Smart bringing the ball down.
Ram into
Back to
ball
the
screen,
ram,
playing
Just
flat.
to get into space again.
They're attacking Pat. They're looking for Pat.
Pass to Grant Williams, long on the shot.
We're not a hockey channel. Kale.
Giannis with the mid-range, long. Bobby Portis and
Bobby on the glass.
doesn't end up with it.
Forcing a jump
Ball though between Tatum and I love it. I love the hustle. Love the grit.
This is the type of fight that playoffs deserve. They're fighting out there for their lives. This is playoffs.
I do like the intensity of this game so far. Milwaukee came out with that, and Boston is now answering.
Look at them cheering Bobby.
Congrats to the Penguins for scoring. Oh, it's between Connaughton and... Oh, never mind. They were just cleaning the floor. My Bizzle. I was going to say, that makes no sense. Unfortunately, Marcus Smart has not scored in the second quarter so far.
It was not Pat. It was Giannis.
You know, it was Giannis. How much time's on the shot? Goes back to 14, right?
Yeah.
Taking a while for the jump ball.
Boston's adjusting, just trying to get numbers.
I actually really like the shot clock being there on the sideline. Even though it's not good for the players. But this replacement acting like he's Scott Foster. Stopping the game.
Wait, it resets?
I guess the shot clock resets. So we're back up to 23 on the shot
Oh no,
clock.
the shot clock's broke. That's why it's there.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
But I like it there.
I was a
I-
fan.
Yeah, you could see it. It's not good for the players. So. Giannis gets it on the top of the key with Jaylen Brown on him.
Baby food.
Jaylen Brown, good defense.
Good off-ball movement by Drew.
Good kick. Misses the open three. Great
Bobby is working on the glass right now.
Bobby Portis is...
He gets the people going.
He's changing this game around right now. Milwaukee is on a 9-2 spurt here.
Look at him work.
It is
His
Milwaukee
ability to
ball
hold
on
his
the
ground.
underneath. Drew Holiday hits it off the back of Jaylen Brown. Tries a three. And
Another
Bucks
offensive
get another
rebound.
offensive rebound.
And the clock stops again.
This game, oh, no, blood. Bobby Portis made a man bleed. He's working right now. We've been saying all game Boston's been doing pretty solid on the glass, but Bobby Portis comes in and he's changing this game around right now.
The intensity of the series, man. It's been honestly a heavyweight battle. I love it.
3 extra chance opportunities right now for the Milwaukee Bucks. Drew Holiday is bleeding, and Al Horford is bleeding.
Yeah.
So a little stoppage in play. That was a great backdoor cut by Drew Holiday.
All right. During the stoppage, I think if you're Bud drawing up an ATO, I'm gonna try to get Jaylen Brown on a switch and have like a ball screen with a nice little like roll replace with Drew following.
Eli with the would you rather questions.
I would rather Drew Holiday over Marcus Smart. I know Marcus Smart's a big culture guy, but Drew Holiday is an elite defender, a great offensive talent also, and he's a champion. Going back to JJ Redick.
What are you saying though?
I want to see a nice little like roll replace with Giannis as the ball handler, with Drew as the replace guy. It's an action they go to pretty often.
Gets the ball
Or they're
Drew.
just going to a Drew
Ball screen.
Giannis ball screen. Keep it simple.
Ooh, that's a jump. Jump ball.
This
Great
might
defense
be the
by Al Horford.
longest possession of the NBA playoffs.
Yes, there has been 2
Two
stoppages.
jump balls,
2 jump balls.
and 3 offensive rebounds.
We have been on this side of the floor for a while. Giannis wins the tip, and Grayson Allen recovers the ball. There's 6 seconds on the shot clock, 5. Giannis, great wall by Boston, but I thought that was going to
And
a
then
shot clock violation. Way to end that 2-minute long possession. Brook Lopez back in the game for Giannis. Good time
Giannis
for
getting a
Boston
nice
to get a little spurt here. Marcus Smart bringing the ball up the floor. A stagger screen. Oh,
getting some action. Good drive.
Derek White down the middle. Kick out. One more.
All of that made by a paint touch.
Great recovery though. Great rotation
Yeah.
by the Bucks on those one more.
Get downhill.
Drew pushing in transition. Good cut. Milwaukee has been making some very good cuts so far since we said their offense has been stagnant as Drew Holiday misses a 3. I don't like a lot of the shots that they're taking. I feel like they are settling a lot of possessions, but they're having some good movement. Al Horford with the ball up top past Derek White. Going to take an open 3 and knocks it down. Boston back up 6. That was the first score in a while. Coming back down, Brook Lopez with a flat ball screen. Twisted it.
Clear out.
Drew got Al on him. Good defense by Derek White. Maybe in the gap. And
That
a
is
tough
a
hit
tough
by
shot.
Drew Holiday over Al Horford in the post. A screen by Al Horford. Pop. Long miss. Bobby
on the
Portis,
glass.
he's everywhere right now. Drew Holiday coming down in transition, putting the moves on Jaylen Brown. Kicked out to Brook Lopez. Back to Pat Connaughton. Connaughton going downhill. Kick to Brook for 3. In and out. Bobby.
Foul on Bobby on the glass. Got tangled up with Marcus Smart. But man, Bobby's effort on the glass right now is absolutely incredible. really game-changing what he's doing, and you could appreciate that from a guy just putting it all out there in a big-time playoff situation. Even though he's a guy that does this on a nightly basis. But
Jason Tatum coming down.
they're really
Ram.
into a Spain. Nice little
Ooh.
Spain action. Switch it up. Good
Jalen Brown
Gortat
downhill foul.
There we go. We need more of that, Boston. Keep getting deep paint, trying to draw some fouls.
That is
we're gonna
what-
check in on this.
That is what Milwaukee has been going away from, as Giannis is going to be coming back into the game for the last minute 46. Giannis, 21 points, 8 rebounds so far in this first half. As Jalen Brown knocks down
mixing
the
them
first
up.
free throw. That's what I was saying, and I didn't realize how tough it was to be an announcer.
Bobby has 6 rebounds
We'll go over it.
in 12 minutes.
Jalen Brown knocks down the second free throw. Boston back up 6. Giannis back in the game, bringing it down the floor. Bobby Portis the ball screen. Marcus Smart back on. They switched, though. Al Horford back is on Giannis now.
Good drive.
Bryson Allen taking it downhill. Misses the floater.
Just to get those looks, though, that's a great look by Milwaukee. Not forcing the action, Giannis. Moving the ball, getting another guy downhill.
Step back for Jason Tatum. Tipped out of bounds by the Bucks. Boston ball underneath. Gonna get out, going downhill here. Marcus Smart takes it out. Back screen for Brown. Kick out to Derek White. Derek White taking
Good
it at Bobby
defense.
Portis, but knocks it down.
Good defense. Better offense.
That was a tough floater by Derek White, who has had some good minutes in the second quarter as Giannis throws the ball away. Back to Boston with 1 minute in the second. Derek White. I mean, you don't like that if it's Boston. Thank you.
Thanks,
I appreciate that.
I'm the Van Gundy to his
Mike Breen.
Mike Breen.
Jalen Brown up top. Good defense by Drew Holiday. Pop by Derek White. Good kick back to Brown for 3. Misses. Marcus Smart doing his best Bobby Portis impression, getting the offensive rebound. Kick out to Al Horford, but he traveled. He did walk.
It was Derek White.
Al Horford.
Derek White got the offensive rebound.
Marcus Smart did it.
Alright. I guess we're going to see a 2-man game. Triangle space. Great pass! Finding the window for Wesley Matthews on the porch.
By Giannis. Taking it down in the post against Marcus Smart. That matchup is back on.
Way to get the 2-for-1, too, for Milwaukee.
Downhill, Marcus Smart gets his first bucket of the second quarter. Love to see it.
They're moving quick.
Milwaukee trying to pick the pace up. That's a charge. That's the third foul on Giannis. Trying to pick up the pace, gets the charge. Trying to get the 2-for-1.
As Brook comes in for Giannis to end the half. That's going to be a big thing to pay attention to in the second half. Giannis and his foul trouble.
That's a great... Derek White, great minutes in the second quarter. Boston's going to be looking for this last shot here. Trying to get the switch. Jalen Brown on now guard. Good pass
Way to
back.
play off of Derek.
Derek White.
Derek White gave tremendous minutes then this half.
They are really attacking that.
On that show, they're playing off the short.
The Bucks do not want to switch anymore. And they're attacking that little short roll pop situation with Derek White. And Derek White's making the most out of his opportunities right now. Goes to the line. Knocks down the first.
My X Factor.
Great
Derek
second quarter minutes.
Let's see if what Milwaukee has.
Knocks down the second free throw.
Just going to Drew. Oh, a nice little shuffle.
No
Great
shot
idea.
off.
Great
As
idea.
Boston
of course.
goes into the half up 10.
So let's look at some stats before we
answer that question, Elijah.
You're getting right to it. You're not even no time for some BS. You're just cutting straight to it. So at the half, Boston is up 10 points. You have Tatum with 18, Smart with 16, Derek White with 9. The Bucks, we got Giannis with 21 and 8 boards. We got Drew Holiday with 12. And then, as we were talking about, Bobby Portis was tremendous on the glass, gathering 6 rebounds. For team shooting, we got the Boston Celtics shooting at a 44% clip from both the field and from 3. And we have the Bucks shooting 37 from the field and 18% from 3. Free throw discrepancy is only 2 shots. Boston got 5 free throws. Milwaukee's at 7 free throws. But going into the half, I think the biggest thing for Milwaukee is just find consistent offense. Don't try to do too much. Don't try to force the action. Just play your style. Get up and down a little bit. Do what you did early in the game that was successful, and good things will happen. The half court's been a little stagnant. I think you need more action, and especially keep playing with space. To end the half, you got that quick post touch, and Giannis made a great pass off of that post touch. Just keep doing that. And defensively, be a lot better on the ball. Too many easy drives into the paint late in the first half, and those paint touches have been exponentially huge for Boston. For Boston, for me, I think offensively, keep trying to get downhill. It's working. It's creating great offense for you. Defensively, keep loading that paint in the half court. You're doing an awesome job in that half court, really making things tough for Giannis and company to get them quick, easy looks at the rim that they want. And the more that they can make things tough in the paint, the harder it's going to be for Milwaukee as they're not shooting the ball too hot. So those are the main adjustments and points for me. What you got?
Just a few stats that stuck out to me was Derek White plus 10 off the bench. Jason Tatum plus 10. But Boston's just playing. They've been playing they've had the offense that I wanted to see from them in this game, that I thought would help them win the game. And that's just that off-ball movement, getting downhill, getting into the lane, kickouts. Jacob basically said all of that. Defensively, for Milwaukee, you got to stay with your strengths. Continue to force them into those 3-point looks. You just have to make those threes a little bit tougher than they are right now. Jason Tatum doing great facilitating for the Boston Celtics, and for Milwaukee offensively, I think, like Jacob said, they have to go back to the getting the ball in the post, getting it in the paint, going to those mismatches that are so prevalent in this series and what really got Milwaukee on that run, and then picking up the speed again, getting out in transition, just getting back to what helped you go on that big run in the first quarter.
Yeah, so I hope you guys are enjoying this. I think we're having a good time so far. Yeah. Josh, I think, has found a future career as a play-by-play call. He's doing a pretty good job,
dude. I've always that's I'm not even gonna lie with you. That's been like my dream. I've told you this before.
Yeah,
used to be the dream to be the next Mike Breen. I don't know if I have the voice for it. It's kind of tough. I don't like talking a lot. That's the thing about me. I don't enjoy talking, so my voice. You guys. Pretty sure could hear this. My voice cracks about every other sentence, just because I don't usually talk a lot. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow morning with a very sore throat. I'm putting in the minutes though right now to get monetized. I'm clear with what my motivations are, man. I'm here for the money. You listen to our first podcast. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at Clay pulling up with a bike.
He always
look at that. That's
every home game.
I don't watch ESPN.
Nah, it's
players
the
driving
page.
in.
Warriors page.
I don't follow the Warriors page. I hate the Warriors. I'm the only person on earth that hates the Warriors.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
I'm not, because they're better than the Suns.
How do you think Dallas would do against them?
That's what I'm saying. I think if I'm the Warriors, I'd rather the Suns. The Suns don't match up well with the Warriors. Because they're stubborn.
They do match up well. The Suns.
For the Warriors, it's a good matchup.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said that wrong. But like, the Suns are stubborn in keeping DeAndre Ayton in the game for too long when he can't handle what's going on. Like him on Draymond Green, I don't think it's a good thing. He falls asleep too much defensively.
Yeah.
And especially right now in this.
Oh yeah, Ayton would get run out of the series? Probably.
Busy's gonna have to get a lot of minutes in that one. I thought like before the playoffs, I was like Ayton could handle it. Thinking about that future matchup. But I thought too far ahead as they are going to lose in the second round tomorrow or Sunday. But man, no games tomorrow. That's tough.
We can catch up.
That's crazy. I hate those
What are we gonna do
tomorrow? I know nothing.
Yeah, we might have to resort to some high school basketball, high school and middle school basketball.
I'm turning into you, Jacob, and like really not wanting to watch anything other than the NBA. College is getting past.
College is rough, man.
Past my day, man.
College basketball is very rough.
This March Madness opened my eyes.
Congrats to Brady.
His weightlifting coach at IMG. Just got the job at Kentucky.
My guy's the strength and conditioning coach. I know he doesn't listen to this or will see this, but I'm going to just give him a real shout out right now. Brady, man, living GOAT. Great guy, well deserved. Keep working, man. But
can I go to rant a little bit?
I was just about to bring that up. That you say you wanted.
I'm ranting about some just refs in general, man. The NBA is too soft.
I think this game's doing a really good job.
It's pretty solid right now, but like, I was playing 1-on-1 today, right? And the one kid goes up with a shot, and he when he was going up with a shot, he hit me with his shoulder and my chin because I was in his face. So I'm like, NBA, that's a charge. You get that's a charge and a half in the NBA.
I think you're watching the softest series.
It's not the softest series. It's the soap opera. It's the play, the high school play. Like, it's not even good acting in half the cases.
The high school play.
Luka is the biggest flopper. I know Chris Paul has had that
he's the biggest flopper.
Has had that title for a long time, but it's being handed down to Luka Doncic right now. Currently, that series is just.
I don't think you can blame reffing for the amount of flopping.
You can't. No, you could because they're rewarding
it. That's true. But then there's this game in the Heat series where it's physical.
Mm-hmm. And no one's flopping.
Yeah.
Marcus Smart.
Smart has not been bad.
Not in this game.
I think Smart might be the biggest flopper in the NBA.
No. Dude, are you watching the Sun series?
No. I mean, like, over...
He's the worst flopper in the NBA.
Yeah, he's pretty bad.
He over-exaggerates too much. You know, the art of flopping it's very simple, actually.
You flop a good bit.
I do flop a good bit because it's high school basketball and you get rewarded for that. And I didn't know that translated into the NBA. So, I mean, hey, if any NBA teams see this, man, I'm willing to sign a 10-day. Just like if you need me to go in, say, you know, Giannis has 2 fouls, 7 minutes left in the second quarter.
I'll get that.
I could go in there, mouse in the house, like, do charge. But like, hey man, I'll take the fine. Like,
oh yeah, you'll take the fine.
I'll take the fine. For my moment of glory.
That was so funny, but the Jose Alvarado thing where he's like, I didn't know how much it was. When,
for the tea.
The tea?
It's still the same thing. I thought Eli was dropping some knowledge.
Yeah. Oh, no, we never answered Eli's question. Who do we think's going to win the half?
Well, I have the Bucks winning the game, so the Bucks are
going to have to win the second half.
I think Bucks are going to win the half, but I think Boston comes out on top.
Ooh.
Bucks offense has been too stagnant in that second quarter. They got to get out of the run again. They got to get those easy looks in transition.
I'll need to see the third quarter before I give you a full answer, Eli.
That's cheating.
I know.
Bucks win second half, but Boston wins the game.
Bucks win the game and the second half.
This 10-point lead, Boston's kind of controlling the game. I mean, it looked like that last game too, but Bucks kind of turned up in that fourth quarter.
Giannis is the best player. Best players win playoff games. Actually, psych. Everybody said Philly had the top 2 players in the series, and I think Jimmy Butler needs some more respect.
How do you feel that Jimmy Butler said he wants to go back to Philly?
No, he didn't say that.
He said he wishes he was still
Joel said the same thing, that he wishes to play with him. He wishes that he could go to battle with him. So does that mean Joel's going to come to Miami?
He wishes he was still there. That's what he's saying.
I think that they just want to play together.
I don't think Joel's ever leaving Philly.
Well, I think this whole James Harden trade might have screwed that one up.
I don't know. Embiid is Philly.
Yeah, I know.
Can you imagine like Embiid and Giannis teaming up?
Do you think that would be successful?
What do you say? Do you
think
think
like
that would be successful?
They're so great on their own. It's like...
But they're not on their own. Giannis is actually a very good team player.
Yes. But Giannis is a lot of paint points. So is Embiid when he's rolling.
It is clogged up a little bit, yes. But Embiid could stretch the floor. So, I don't know. That's our hypothetical. Eli's been throwing a lot of those out today.
What do you think about... I think the best team up would honestly be Giannis and Luka.
Well, no, they're going to be the top 2. They are like within the next 2-3 years. They're going to be the top 2 players in the NBA.
You know what? That brings up a great point, though. International basketball.
all the top 4.
They need more.
Actually, no. I was surprised Booker was number 4 in the MVP voting.
Oh, he ended fourth?
I thought it was going to be.
Who's fifth?
I don't know. I just know he ended 4th. But top 3 MVP voting was
All international.
All international. Luka international. Yeah, international basketball is.
It needs more respect.
That needs more hype. That needs to be like
Their district? It's
Yeah.
actually really nice.
no, like it needs to be like as hyped up as the
Jurassic Park.
yeah. Same turnout, but the third quarter is now getting ready to start. Like
That's
I
a
said,
tough
I
shot.
think
You
I
got
think
3
Boston.
bodies surrounding you.
I think Boston's going to win. Milwaukee is showing a lot of that gap pressure, so to speak. Showing a lot in the gap for Jason Tatum, but he's getting the ball out of his hands, which is unlike what Devin Booker and Chris Paul did last night. When
No, they light it up, just to the wrong team.
they held on to the ball for hours and then gave it to the Mavs. But game's getting back on. What do you think's going to? Do you think Milwaukee's going to kind of punch them in the face in these first few minutes? I have a feeling that they're going to do that.
I think Giannis just has to be smart. But I want to see a Giannis, Drew pick and roll some way, shape, or form to start this half.
It is a Drew Brook Lopez pick and roll. Giannis spaced out. Drew taking it in the post and a little fadeaway.
Over Al Horford.
Again.
They're attacking that matchup.
That's not the best shot you could get, but it goes in, so you can't complain. 8-point lead for the Celtics. Brown gets the ball back to Tatum. Ball screen from Al Horford.
This action across the top is really causing some gap scrambles for Milwaukee.
Al Horford misses the 3. Bucks get the rebound.
Bucks get out.
Pushing the ball up the floor. No numbers. Slow it up.
Getting to some secondary.
Lopez.
Good job, Drew, coming
curl
off
from
tight.
Drew, another little step back. This one rims in and out. Tatum bringing the ball up the floor. Tatum downhill, kick out to Grant Williams, little pump fake, flyby, good take.
Oh, man,
That might be a
Grayson.
flagrant. I don't know, he might got hit in the shoulder, but Grayson Allen fouls Grant Williams hard at the
foul.
rim. They're not going to review it. It looked like he got hit in the face to me.
Oh, my, Giannis.
Giannis has half of the Bucks' points almost. So, doing his job. Grant Williams hits the
He
first.
scored,
free throw.
Mark. I don't know if you're on, but he scored. Is Jack on the bench? I don't think he is.
Javon Carter needs more love too.
He got a lot of run in this series so far. I'm surprised he hasn't got in
Like
yet.
Grant Williams misses the second free throw, but he's an energy guy. Like,
Oh, my God, phenomenal.
that's why I was upset when we traded him.
Nice little zip into the single Iverson, and then play with a triangle space.
Downhill, Giannis going at Grant Williams, misses the layup. Pushing the ball up is Jaylen Brown going down at Drew Holiday. Poked out, got the ball back though. Back up to Marcus Smart. Ball screen. Downhill, blocked
Great
by
defense
Giannis
by
at the rim.
Giannis.
Jaylen Brown getting to the rim again. Misses the floater.
Giannis.
Pushed up to Giannis. Giannis going at the Boston Celtics. Misses the layup. Boston coming up the floor. Tatum going
Bodies
down.
are
Kicked
flying.
over to Grant Williams. Grant Williams to the rim again. Misses. Put back by Al Horford. Bud calling out his plays. Drew Holiday off the Brooklyn
They're really-
screen. Drew Holiday misses the 3.
They really like that attacking Al Horford in ball screens.
They are going back at the matchups again. Tatum off the ball screen knocks down the three. Celtics up 14. I was incorrect. I thought the Bucks were going to come out firing. Grayson Allen off the screen. Way to take it
Good
down.
attack.
And one.
Grayson Allen with the response. Awesome footwork deep in the paint off of the step-up screen by Giannis. Got downhill, landed on two, and made an awesome finish for this weekend at the rim. Look at that. Nice head fake, up and under, looking like a big man. Talk about a guy people have mixed feelings about.
Grayson Allen knocks down the free throw, gets it back down to 11.
This game is far from over, man. Far from over.
Yeah. Boston going to go back to the ram
Wesley
action.
Matthews activating the ball. Great pressure at the point. Again, the switch with Grayson. They're definitely flow ball screen.
Tatum, mid-range. Oh, no.
Hands, hands, hands.
Giannis with a good closeout. Ooh, Marcus Smart tries to get the putback dunk back out to Brown.
Way to be active, Wesley Matthews.
Great defense by the Bucks right now. Tatum in the mid-post. Gets it to the rim with the layup.
Got the mismatch on Grayson. Took advantage. Another example of great footwork deep in the paint. They're really going at
Wesley
Horford.
going downhill. Al Horford getting on the floor with Wesley Matthews. Another jump ball.
So, as I am trying to get some bodies in the chat, to start the half, I really like just the overall pace of this game right now. Just from a basketball perspective, they're playing with great flow. Nobody's forcing, and
Jaylen Brown knocking down the mid-range after Boston wins the jump ball and gets out in transition.
Boston's finding a rhythm offensively.
Yes.
Good timeout by Bud.
Down 15 after 4 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Like you said, Boston is finding a
Rhythm, man.
good rhythm in their offense. They're flowing with ball screens.
There's
getting
really good ball
mismatches.
movement.
Yeah, they're not attacking mismatches. They're getting the mismatches, flowing with their offense, and then later on in the possession, when it comes down to it, they will attack those mismatches. And I feel like the Bucks aren't. They're getting maybe 2 passes a possession. They're not going to the big men. To start at the half, Drew Holiday shot 2 tough mid-range step-backs and post fades that one went in, but they're very tough shots, both over Al Horford. They are going after Al Horford right now, and it's not really working out for them in the second half so far in these 4 minutes.
I think Milwaukee can't be afraid. I think that they're scared right now with Giannis' foul trouble to attack the paint with him. I think you got to be ruthless out of this timeout to really get him the ball deep, get him downhill, do something with Giannis in the paint, and really create off of that, give other guys open three-point looks. Because if you're scared to play through Giannis where he's most successful, this is not going to end well for the Bucks. And we might be playing a game in Boston. So I think that Milwaukee needs to come out of this timeout aggressive, getting downhill, playing out of paint, get Giannis an easy one or get Giannis to the foul line to start the half and start after this timeout. And so we shall see what they come out with. But an ATO for Boston, I want to see Horns look again. Get them in Horns and then maybe hit an elbow, screen away, get a zoom downhill, keep attacking the paint, keep flowing, allow ball movement, player movement, and we'll see what happens. Early in the game, they had the Spain action off the horns. That was really nice too. So maybe go to something like that just to continue doing what you're doing.
I want to see more actions with Drew Holiday and Giannis in a ball screen for the Bucks.
Yeah.
Get Bobby Portis back in the game too.
Yeah.
They need some energy right now. They don't have a lot.
Maybe this might be the Javon Carter sub time.
Not this early. Not this early in the quarter. Grayson Allen's doing solid on the offensive end. They are attacking him defensively when they get the chance, but I mean, Boston's playing some very good basketball right now. The Bucks did show some good defense though. Boston just found Tatum.
They're being patient.
Had a good take.
They're being patient, man. Moving the ball, moving players. It's really quality basketball.
Tonight's Klay Thompson's game.
You think so?
No, he had a really good game last game, but they were down 50, so. Smart's telling him what to do. Drew Holiday gets the
Grayson
ball.
on the ATO.
Bobby is back in the game, along with Wesley Matthews. Good defense by Jason Tatum. Jaylen Brown taking it down. Great finish over Giannis and one. Giannis picks up his fourth foul in transition, and the Boston Celtics push the lead to 17 in this third quarter. So the Bucks really have no answer for this Celtics team right now.
Giannis stays in the game.
Yeah. Jaylen Brown misses the free throw. Running it up the floor, Drew Holiday gets back to Giannis. Giannis going downhill at Grant Williams. Miss Bobby Portis showing his impact with the putback dunk. That is why
he did in the first half. The energy on the glass, just doing it.
Bobby needs to be in the game at these points. Give them some energy. Smart off the ball screen, pocket pass off of Giannis's leg, gets it back.
Getting Giannis in action, trying to draw that fifth foul.
Jaylen Brown knocks down the three. Boston's knocking down some tough shots right now, too. Along with them being patient.
Out of the timeout, though, you're seeing a lot of movement.
Good take by Wesley Matthews. The Bucks are moving more offensively. Moving the ball more, getting downhill. Another ball screen.
Grayson's doing it. Yeah, they're trying to get that switch on Giannis.
Yeah.
They just want to attack him, try to get that foul.
Double in the post kicks to Grant Williams with a pull-up jumper. I don't think I've ever seen Grant Williams take a pull-up jumper in my life.
Tennessee.
Not much. Giannis in the post against Al Horford. Al Horford's doing his job right now, second half. He's not letting Giannis get anything easy in the post. Jason Tatum taking it down. Ball screen, pull-up three, misses long. Bobby Portis with the rebound.
Milwaukee's living and dying by their scheme.
Giannis getting downhill. Al Horford again, great defense, but Giannis puts it back up and in. Six minutes left in this third quarter.
Simple away screen into the flip.
Tatum with a three.
That's Brown.
I'll get better. Giannis taking it downhill, kicks to Bobby. Portis for a three.
That's a huge
Cuts
three.
it to 11. Timeout Boston.
Did you see on that, though, how they shrunk like that? They have to show bodies at Giannis like that. That's what I was saying last time out. You need to get Giannis downhill, create those opportunities for guys like Bobby, guys like Grayson, just to get open, in-rhythm looks. It'll be huge for Milwaukee as they try to cut into this lead and try to win this game.
That's what we've been saying for Boston all game. Tatum and Brown getting the ball out of their hands early.
They settled that last couple possessions.
Yeah,
for
Boston
threes.
has been. I think Jaylen Brown's been feeling himself a little bit, trying to get some of those threes.
That's what
off the ball
Milwaukee.
screens.
Milwaukee's living and dying by their coverage. Just that going under, dropping, paint first. They went over on Jaylen Brown just because he's hot, but being able to know what you do it at a high level, and just be consistent with it. Like, I know there's some high-level scorers, and it's going to be tough to not show them different things, but sticking to your principles and doing what you're good at is huge in any level of basketball, and just the Bucks showing, like, hey, we're going to stick to our guns. If you're going to make a million threes, beat us that way, you know? That's...
Yeah. They're gonna get cold at some point. They're not gonna shoot 50% shooting 53s in a game. That's record breaking numbers. You live and die. You live with that concept. And right now Boston is taking some bad threes, and
Let's get some numbers.
they are still probably shooting over 50% from three. That's not my thing.
I know I did. I didn't mean
I'm gonna kill you.
to.
Hurting my feelings.
Boston is shooting 41 from three, right? Well, 42 from three at the moment. 13 of 31. They're putting them up. 31 threes,
31, yep.
58 shots.
They're on track for 40-some, 50. That's got to be a record. Like, that's a lot of threes. I thought the Mavs were putting up a lot of threes in these playoffs, but man, it's a lot of threes by Boston.
That's so, like,
down, but
that's not what I like. For me, when Boston's successful, it's like you need to get a lot of twos, like the tough twos. Like, it's the same as Phoenix, I think. Offensively, when you get Tatum in a rhythm, getting him in the mid-post, getting him in mid-range pull-ups, getting Jaylen Brown downhill at the rim and mid-range, like, that's when their offense really opens up. So, like, Milwaukee forcing them into threes, forcing them into things that just aren't their MO is, I think, should be a recipe for success, but we are in a Game 6 right now, so it's going the long haul. Because
this end game, too, probably two of their best offensive games, and a lot of three-pointers. A lot of paint touches, kickouts. It is what Boston's given them, so...
That was odd.
But Al Horford is doing his job, though. Al Horford is doing very good.
They're
on
showing
Giannis
bodies
right
now.
now.
They're showing bodies. Oh, they're keeping Giannis in.
Yep. You got to at this point. You want to close the series out. You don't want to go back to Boston. That's a very hostile crowd, hostile area. You don't want to be in that for a Game 7, especially. Al Horford.
Hey, Bucks won a title.
Backdoor.
Yeah, they won some games in Phoenix.
They did
That's
win
a
some
hostile
games.
crowd too.
TD Garden or
TD, yeah,
or
that's Boston.
Footprint or TD Garden.
Well, if we're going off historic,
I mean, they call it fouling.
yep.
Brown going the line makes the first one. So,
Way to attack though.
Boston up 13 with 5:20 left, and goes to 14 after Brown makes the second free throw. Grant Hill in now for the Bucks, along with Pat Connaughton.
Get a nice rim.
And Derek White back in for Boston. Drew Holiday off the ball screen.
Way to attack that
Hill
gap.
going downhill, misses the layup. If you're Milwaukee, you're not upset right now because you're missing a lot of bunnies.
They're shooting
All
very,
game.
very rough. And they're going to keep going at Giannis every chance they could.
Yes, Jason Tatum going at Giannis.
Oh,
right
don't
now.
settle. Don't settle.
He settled
And he
for
settled.
3, misses long. Bobby Portis with the
That's
rebound,
what
pushing
I
up
was
the
just
floor.
saying during the dead. Like, you're Tatum, you're Brown, you gotta get downhill. That's where you thrive.
Connaughton for 3, knocks it down, back to 11. I don't know if that was just a transition matchup, but Marcus Smart was back on Giannis that possession, fighting with him in the post. That is something to watch for, as Marcus Smart does get a lot of charge calls. Smart gets the switch to Giannis. Derek White for 3, misses, but Al Horford gets the rebound. Back to Tatum, falls over, gets to Marcus Smart, taking it at Giannis, downhill, snatch back. Al Horford wide open 3, misses.
Now they're settling. You
They
gotta
are.
attack Giannis downhill, try to get that fit.
I think you go away from that now. Bobby Portis misses the mid range. I think you've done it 2-3 times
Well, they've
now.
settled every time. They've
You-
shot
you're
a
messing.
3.
You're messing up the flow of your offense though now. If you match up with them in the flow of the possession again, then you go after him. Tatum sidestep 3, misses long.
They're putting them up.
They got
man.
numbers. They're pushing up the floor.
Hit Pat.
Giannis going downhill. Ooh,
And one?
They called an and one block call. I bet
That is
Udoku
wishes
wishes
he
he
had
had his challenge at the moment.
that is a tough call.
That could very well have been a charge, but they called it a block, and Giannis is going to the line. That
that's
is very well a charge.
That's a tough
Giannis avoids picking up his 5th and gets the and one, cutting the lead to 9. Bucks on a little run here. Boston's become stagnant again offensively. Giving the Bucks some more life. Giannis looking to cut the lead to 8 at the foul line. With 3:24 left in the third.
Man, after such an incredible start too, it sucks
Yeah,
to see him in foul trouble.
He could have had 60 this game.
Yeah, he was on pace. Front row fan trying to get a selfie with a free throw shooting Giannis onto the Kumbo.
Giannis
Good touch.
knocks down the free throw, cutting it to 8. Boston needs a good possession now.
Get paint.
This
Get
last
paint.
7 field goals.
They've shot 7 threes, probably.
Yes. Handoff.
Good Chicago
Tatum.
action.
Back to White. In
Good,
the corner.
good drive.
Kick out to Marcus Smart.
Way to play out of the paint.
Knocks down the 3. Good touch on the
That
shot.
initial paint touch, they
That
haven't
is-
been getting that.
They've been trying to go at Giannis for too long. Just get back to the flow of your offense. Keep this lead. Giannis, little floater, knocks it down. Giannis got his flow back, his touch back. Marcus Smart bringing the ball down the floor. 28 for Giannis. 28 and 13 rebounds.
Good screen, Grant.
Inside of Tatum. Oh, called an offensive foul on Tatum trying to get position. Going back to Milwaukee, down 9.
Udoka threw the mask off. You know it's real now.
Yep, Tatum throws Grant Hill, trying to get that position.
Oh, yeah. He kind of just big-bodied him low-key, but hey.
And
If you're Jason Tatum, you should not be shooting 12. You need to get downhill more, man. That's 10 two-point field goals on 22 shots.
Ooh, missed the lob. Brooke Lopez, they had the show, threw the lob to Brooke, missed the dunk.
Giannis is out of the game right now after the...
Getting his regular rest. Tatum float in the mid-range
That's
back to 11.
That was big boy move. That was strong.
Grayson Allen for 3, misses. Boston rebound. Pushing up the floor, looking to stretch a lead. Another show, back to Derek White. Getting down in the paint. Good pass to Grant Williams. Called a foul on the pass.
Good look.
Derek White, man, he's been the one to get it into the paint. That second quarter.
Derek White, yeah. Playing off the short roll.
That's
They're taking advantage of just you're not going to switch every time on Tatum, so you really got to take advantage of those opportunities when they come. You got numbers on the backside, play with them. And Derek White's doing a great job at it.
Derek White with the ball up top, gets it over to Tatum on the wing. Derek White with the ball screen again. They switch this one. Tatum downhill at Grant Williams. Stripped by Drew Holiday. Good defense. Up to Drew Holiday for 3. Misses long. Grant Williams, great rebound. Bobby Portis trying to get it away from him.
Just get back, man.
Ball screen.
Good job in the paint.
Good kick to Derek White. Pump fakes. Backdoor to Daniel Tice. Back out to Williams.
Way to rotate.
Great
Way to
defense from
rotate.
Milwaukee. Gets a fading shot from Daniel Tice.
That's a good defensive possession.
That is very good rotations. Didn't let them get an open look. Tice with a little fading mid-range jumper from the block. A little curl from Pat Connaughton. Makes the layup.
They need to keep this around this 9 to 13 range going into the fourth.
Some solid minutes without Giannis in.
Yeah, that's what they're not losing the non-Giannis minutes.
Tatum gets the switch on Pat Connaughton.
Is that a charge?
Call a block and one. I think he was in the restricted area. If not, that is a makeup call for the one from right.
They can't. Are they going to use it? I think they're going to use it. Oh, he's moving.
He's moving. So that is a blocking call. I'm not sure if they're going to challenge it.
I think you keep it in case if Giannis gets a questionable one.
Jason Tatum with the N1.
Good take. Way to be strong these last couple of possessions by Tatum. Really taking it downhill, using his strength and length, finishing tough ones around the rim consistently. No challenge. Giannis back in the game for the last 48 seconds.
Tatum stretches the lead to 14. Full court pressure on Giannis, trying to keep it out of his hands from Grant Williams. Giannis gets the ball at the top of the key. Switch on Daniel Tice, little spin move.
Attacking Tice.
Good take from Giannis.
Smart flop.
Smart doesn't get the call. You are correct. Smart flop. We do have a little problem with streaming, so we might be behind quite a bit from people watching live on cable. So, if there is that big of a delay, our fault. Tatum gets a switch onto Bobby Portis. Pat Connaughton.
Nice job loading. Nice job by Drew in the paint. Forcing the three. That's a tough pull-up by Tatum.
Giannis getting the ball at the floor, 12 seconds. Trying to get out in transition.
Oh, you missed him.
Downhill, called the foul.
Got the foul,
on the
though.
floor, I believe.
Got a foul. That's all that matters. That is a tough pull-up by Tatum that he just hit. Over the extended hand of Bobby Portis, that's a really tough pull-up. I just don't want to see him settle. I know he's getting in a rhythm now, getting downhill, making some plays in the paint, but half your shots...
That's a big time night from both of them.
Tatum, half your shots should not be from three. Like, if you take 7 threes, I think that's perfect, but, like, you're shooting, like, 13, 14 right now, and there's a whole 12 minutes to go.
Giannis shooting 2.
It's not too bad of a delay. Thank you. Thank you, Owen. But we're going to be going into the fourth. Bucks will be down double digits. It'll be interesting to see if they can do what they did in Game 5.
I don't know if Boston's going to allow that to happen. They are down 13 right now, 6.6 seconds. Boston's going to try to get a good look here. Smart running it up the floor.
Smart
Kicks
drive.
it to the corner. Derek White. Ooh, misses the 3.
Short at the buzzer. 83-70. End of the
13.
third. So, Eli, back to your question, who's winning the second half? I'm still going with the Bucks, and I'm still picking the Bucks to win this game.
Wow.
I
don't think Boston's going to let it happen twice.
I think that Boston offensively is settling too much.
They got into a solid Derek White minutes have been amazing.
Yes.
Derek White's been the guy to get downhill, get in the paint. He's making good plays. Tatum and Brown both are settling a little bit, so I get that. But I think those Derek White minutes were showing what Boston's offense has been all game.
I just, for me, I want to see more paint touches, less ISO. It's just a lot of, I don't know. I don't think Boston has it in them to win this. I think that a lot of shots have been falling that shouldn't have. Like, you're shooting way too many threes, you're settling, and moving forward to win this game, you're going to have to be able to get downhill. You're going to have to make some tough ones. And I don't think making and settling early in the clock for threes is the way to do that. And I think the Bucks found a flow. Other guys are getting involved now. And the more shots that those other guys are going to be able to make around Giannis, the higher level of offense you're going to have, and it's going to just be better overall.
Gatorade sponsor us.
Oh my god.
Make me make some money. To go back to our halftime conversation a little bit before this game's going on, I now realize the pain of commentators and why they get paid so much. I said tomorrow would be when it started kicking in, but neither the Gatorade right now. It's taking its toll on me. Tatum and Giannis, they showed that graphic earlier.
30 pieces.
31 and 30. 31 for Tatum, 30 for Giannis. Two very good games from the two stars of both teams.
That's what, yeah, those guys are having terrific nights. I don't want to see either of them settle. You don't even know. Owen, man, it's okay. I appreciate the offer. Oh my god. But this is going to be a battle. I'm excited for the fourth. I think it's going to be a real grudge match and a close win for either team.
I'm going to say it again. Boston's not going to let it happen two times.
All right, do you think they win by double digits?
I think the Bucks close a little bit, but they still win by 9 or 10.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, you're saying 9 or 10. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm saying like whoever wins is going to be by 4 or less.
No, I don't. I think they close. I think they get it to like 5, but too late. Pritchard's in the game for Boston. Gets a Derek White staying in the game. Downhill floater from White. Misses on the rim. Gets it back though. Takes it off of Giannis.
Wolf them.
Alvarado'd him.
Alvarado.
Jaylen Brown taking it downhill. Something was taken to a 2-pointer, so it was a 12-point game before that, now 14. Gets it to Pat Connaughton. Good pass
Goes
to
into a
Giannis.
2-man game.
Misses at the rim. I think he got blocked by Al Horford. And a foul.
Loose ball foul.
Jaylen Brown.
Javon Carter running from the bench over to pick up his teammate.
That's what I'm saying. Javon Carter's different.
Oh, he got blocked. Great
Al
play by
Horford.
Al at the rim.
Al Horford playing some great defense this game on Giannis. Ball into Pat Connaughton. Derek White guarding. Grant Williams sagging off of Giannis back to Pat Connaughton. Good pass back to Giannis, and he dunks on him this time. And one.
Giannis finishes the play with ferocious intensity over Pritchard. The
You don't know. You have no idea.
Stop with the inside jokes.
But that was a great roll. I like the two-man game early between Pat and Giannis. It's changing it up from the Giannis and Drew two-man game. So Pat really ended the quarter well in the third and was a big factor. So keep going to them two, and good things will come.
Giannis knocks down the free throw, cutting it to 11.
Look at that full court. Again,
Derek
open
White
Derek
bringing it
White.
up.
Good help.
Good
X.
Great in the gap by Drew Holiday.
Milwaukee's defense has been awesome. Boston is just making a lot of tough threes.
Giannis closes the possession.
These rotations and help side by the Bucks have been awesome. They've been putting on a true clinic at the defensive end of the floor.
Giannis had Pritchard on him, tried to take it downhill. Good help from Grant Williams to get back on him. And a charge on Giannis. That is his fifth, I believe. They're challenging the call. I believe that was a I think that's a charge.
He slid, though.
I think that's a charge.
He was outside of his box. That's a wide foot. I'm with the Bucks. I think that's a block.
We know you're a Bucks fan. We get it. It's okay.
I think that's a block.
Bucks are showing a lot of intensity now, though. Like I thought they would coming out.
You thought that was going to happen after halftime, though?
No, I said they would bring it back in this quarter. And not win the game, get it to 4, but too late. That's what I said.
You said
mark
5.
my words. 5. But too late. Came out with a lot of intensity, wanting to close this series out. I don't think they have enough in them right now. From watching this game, I mean, defensively they're playing very well, and they're just too stagnant offensively right now.
So, if you're saying this is a foul, do you play Giannis?
I sit him for a minute or two.
I would say you have to sit him.
Get Drew back in. Run with Bobby. I say Bobby and Brook Lopez. Get that lineup back in so you don't
You keep
go in the
size on the
opposite
floor.
direction.
Yeah. Or do you go small and give Javon the run? Go Javon.
No, not right now. Not
Holiday,
without playing the whole
Pat.
game.
No.
No.
You'd match up better.
I don't care if I match up better. But
I'm just being devil's advocate. I agree with you.
I think the more size that Milwaukee has on the floor, it's advantage for them.
yes.
And you're still forcing a lot of tough threes, so it is what it is.
It's been a long week.
It's been very long. We've been... Oh, by the way, guys, if you weren't here early, this man committed to a college, and he's going to Hiram in Ohio. And he's playing college basketball. He's going to get buckets, then transfer up. What?
You're not allowed to say that.
Huh?
You're not allowed to say that. I said no earlier.
For our 2 or 4 viewers at the moment, 2 viewers at the moment. It's for
Earlier, if this was earlier, we would have 74 viewers currently, but we're not that popular yet. First stream. Appreciate you to the loyal following of Owen and Robert, who are probably the only 2 who are here right now. I appreciate you guys.
IMG guy. See the support.
I feel the love, Robert.
It's funny.
Oh, we got a third.
No, that's Owen. It's me to Robbie. That's it.
We got a third.
Oh, we have a third. Welcome to the party. Oh.
Oh, they changed the call.
It was a block. I told
stays
you,
on the
dude.
floor.
You're
I
sliding.
don't think so. I'm against that.
That's huge, though, because the Bucks don't lose a timeout. They have 3 timeouts left in the game. Boston has 4 timeouts, so those are 2 big things to keep knowledge of moving forward. Terriers! Yes, sir, Eli. You know what it is.
9-point game. I wonder if Elijah goes to Hiram, actually. I wonder how he knows about them.
Get a nice
Downhill.
weave action. Good job in the gap, getting back.
to Derek White.
Good job at the point.
Derek White with Giannis on him, taking him to the lane.
Good floater.
Tried to
Tough
get the
floater.
call. Giannis bringing it down, got numbers. Up to Wesley Matthews. Into the corner, Pat Connaughton, big 3. Knocks it down. 6-point game.
6-point game, 9 3/4 remaining.
I've proven to be incorrect. I said it would be 5, but too late, and I am incorrect. As off the leg of Jaylen Brown, going back to the Bucks.
Bucks playing with pace, trying to inbound quick. I think that there's a sub. Yeah, off the knee. Good job, Giannis, playing without fouling.
Big change of the call. Changed
Tatum and Smart back in the game.
back up to Holiday. Wesley Matthews coming to set the ghost screen. Up top to Wesley Matthews. Drive on Tatum. Floater. Missed. Good rebound by George Hill, but missed the layup.
Got
Al Horford.
Great job at the rim, Al.
Tatum, Al Horford, double screen for Smart. Back to Tatum with now George Hill on him. Getting downhill. Floater from got the foul. 2 shots for Jason Tatum.
I thought he did a good job sliding. I thought that was good defense, but
You got the
good
ball
drive
on
by
the body.
Jason Tatum. Way to get yourself to the line, get a rhythm going into the 4th quarter.
This game has taken its toll on me.
You're doing a great job, man. Doing a
Tatum
great job.
knocks down the first free throw. Pushing the lead up to 7. Do I want the game at 8 o'clock? Not really.
This man only.
I don't really want the game at 8 o'clock. Tatum
You have a
misses
4-day
the
break.
second. I had a 4-day break.
No, the Suns and Mavs.
Oh,
They don't
no.
play till Sunday.
Yeah, no, it's only 3 days. Giannis for 3. Knocks it down. Oh my goodness.
We got
Giannis
ourselves
makes
a
the 3.
4-point game with just under 9 remaining.
Tatum, top of the key. Tatum, Giannis on Tatum.
With an ISO, they're forcing
Back
the switch
to
with Bobby. ISO. Good job on the blocks. Good job, Drew.
Defense. Great defense. He was out of bounds.
Touch the line. Does shot clock really reset?
He had possession. Oh, no. Yep, back to 3.1.
Nice baseline inbound coming up.
Four-point game. Giannis, big three-pointer.
Going to
Tatum. Oh, my goodness. Great shot.
Tough fadeaway over.
That is
Drew.
tough with the 3 seconds on the shot clock. Drew Holiday taking Jaylen Brown in the post. Screen by Giannis, getting the switch. Brown on Giannis. Good cut by Bobby Portis. Pat Connaughton on the wing, 5 seconds, taking it downhill. Great finish from
Big
Pat
reverse.
Connaughton. This
Pat
game
Connaughton's
is
having a
heating
great
up
game.
right now.
Pat Connaughton in the second half has been a complete game changer for the
That
Bucks.
is all of our reactions. What was that? 4-point game. Marcus Smart bringing it down. Ball screen from Jason Tatum. Back
Good
to
job
Jason
forcing
Tatum.
the
Pat
catch
Connaughton on him. Brown
Good
sets the
senior
screen,
stance.
gets the switch. 3 seconds on the shot clock.
Great contest. Even
Knocks
better
down
shot.
the 3. Oh my goodness.
Tatum ain't going home.
Great defense from the Bucks, but knocks down the contested 3. Giannis looking into Bobby Portis, stolen by Grant Williams, fouled by maybe a charge if it was Chris Paul, fouled by George Hill. Names. That is a tough make by Jason Tatum.
Ice in the veins, yes sir.
That is correct, OP. Except you're not OP. You're actually kind of mid. 7-point lead. 36 for Jason Tatum on 14 for 27 shooting. Derek White bringing the ball down. Stagger screen for Tatum. Over to Al Horford.
Play off the
Flare screen.
flare.
Into the corner for Marcus Smart. Gives the ball to Tatum. Oh my god. Tatum is going crazy right now with a little post spin fadeaway over Drew Holiday. Holiday taking it downhill. Gets into the corner to Wesley Matthews. Fumbles the catch. Inside to Giannis. Marcus Smart flops. No call.
7-point game, 6.5 left. Great steal by Giannis. Very powerful finish.
42 for Giannis, 38 for Jason Tatum. 2 great games right now.
I like how they're getting Tatum off that flare.
Tatum, takes it downhill, misses the floater layup. Good defense by Wesley Matthews. Transition, called the foul. Wesley Matthews would have knocked that 3-pointer down, but got the foul before the pass. Tatum's asking for a foul on the other end. I don't think there was one. That would have been charged in the Phoenix series.
Getting Pat
Good curl,
off the curl.
Pat. Lost the handle. Another reverse layup from Pat Connaughton. Makes it a 5-point game with 5:57 to go. Coming down the floor, Marcus Smart. Gets it to Al Horford. Little flare screen for Smart to get downhill. One more to Tatum. Contested 3, knocks it down. Tatum is having his way in the fourth quarter, making it an 8-point game. Back up to Bobby Portis, top of the key 3. Misses short. Boston slows it down.
That's not the shot you want if you're Milwaukee. Early clock 3 from Bobby Portis.
Timeout
Not
Boston. Jason Tatum right now. He is putting Boston on his shoulders, trying to take them back home to Game 7.
He did not book his flight to Cancun.
Out here looking like Luka Doncic.
I really like that flare playing across the top, getting Tatum off that flare, allowing him to read whether he wants to get cut off of it or pop out and play.
It's a different way to get those mismatches that they're looking for without just setting a ball screen and have everybody else standing watching.
Yeah. It's a great, really nice, simple action to create good looks. Tatum's now at 41. I think after this timeout, for Boston, I actually think Tatum in a post touch would be a nice little thing. Get an inverted action, play off of him down there, get something simple, something light out of the post. That's my that'd be my call right now if I'm in that huddle.
It is Boston ball, correct?
Yep. And then for Milwaukee,
Don't settle. That last possession, you settle, then you can't have possessions like that late game when you're down. I love
Milwaukee
the
needs
energy
to
of Bobby
dig in.
Portis, but
Milwaukee needs to dig in right now, get that stop.
stop and score. Get 2 stops and scores, and you're in this game with probably 3 minutes remaining at that point. So lock in each possession, take your time, do what you gotta do, play high quality basketball.
We are at 5 viewers now. So if you are not subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button and like if you have not liked also.
Thank you guys for tuning in, though.
Oh, we
appreciate
hit a
it.
new high, 6 viewers. We're growing. First stream, trying our best here.
You're doing a terrific job, man. I'm gonna give you your flowers already. You're doing a great job.
Game's not over. Job's not finished.
This guy's the next coming of Mike Breen over here.
Job's not finished. 7 viewers. We're on the rise. Thank you, guys.
Isn't that frisky a YouTube TV ad? But so, all right, let's talk basketball again. With what you've seen in this game so far, what are like your concerns for each team? Like, say if they win, and also like what are their strengths?
No concerns for Milwaukee. You're having a horrible game. You're missing a ton of bunnies. You were down 17, I think it was the most at one point, and you brought it back to 4 in the fourth quarter. You still have a chance to win. You're playing horrible basketball while Boston is making a ton of tough threes in this game, and they're shooting it very well. For Boston, you have to continue to you have to continue to getting these paint touches and
What did I
open
say?
threes.
ATO for a Tatum post touch or a look, and then play off the post touch.
Didn't give the ball to Tatum.
The post touch was a decoy.
So, Jaylen Brown for 3, knocked it down, 11-point game. Top of the key, Giannis, Pat Connaughton off the screen, back to Giannis with Marcus Smart on him. Gets a switch to Al Horford, takes it at him, no foul call, and get another jump ball with 3.9 seconds on the shot clock.
I thought that. I'm surprised that was a no call. Oh, never mind. It is a no call.
Jump ball between Al Horford and Giannis.
Al Horford's doing his work on the inside today.
4 blocks in this game. Bucks get the ball back. Pat Connaughton, tough shot, misses. Shot clock violation. Going back to Boston, up 11 with 4:43 remaining. Marcus Smart bringing it up the floor. Stagger for Jaylen Brown. Gets it over to, with the flare screen, back to Marcus Smart.
Good scram on the backside.
Marcus Smart taking it down at Giannis. Step back 3. That's a settle, but he knocks it down. Marcus Smart. Called it a 2.
If Boston shoots this well, they're winning
Wesley
the title.
Matthews settle for 3. Bobby Portis, great rebound.
Push off.
Push off on the rebound though.
That's what if Boston finds a way to shoot this well. I don't even know. Like, I don't know who could stop them. I really don't.
That's a tough look by Marcus Smart. Great hit though. 187. 4 minutes 12 seconds left. It's Boston ball. It's not looking good for your Milwaukee Bucks.
4 minutes is a lot of time.
Tatum coming off
Good action.
Marcus Smart
good
back.
movement.
Misses long. Giannis gets the rebound, pushing it up the floor.
Portis wide.
Gets downhill. Calls a travel. Going back to Boston. Literally and figuratively.
Yeah, that's a walk.
11 turnovers for Milwaukee. Boston started the game with a lot of turnovers, and Milwaukee.
Turnovers weren't too bad of an issue for either.
They started at the first quarter. I think they had 4. Boston. 3 for Derek White misses. Rebound. Bucks. Giannis getting downhill. Good defense by. They called a foul on Marcus Smart.
Back to the Garden. Robbie, keep having faith, my guy. Oh, yeah, that's a foul. Prior to the strip.
Oh, I didn't see. Giannis 2 shots. 3:25 left.
Stop and score.
Hoping to cut it to 11. Makes the first one.
Giannis has just improved so much over his career at the stripe. I know I brought this up already, but his ability to really be consistent there and make teams pay for fouling him was. What did he shoot in the NBA Finals game? 17 for 19?
Yeah, the game 6 to close out the finals, he had a clinic from the foul line.
Like, his ability in his career just to understand his strengths, understand his weaknesses, and just really improve in all aspects possible has been massive. And it's definitely something from just being a basketball junkie, that standpoint, to just see somebody evolve and grow as a player is awesome. Along with just having the sense as a player to know what you have to work on is just really fun to watch. So we got under 4 minutes left.
Yes.
You're Boston. What are you about to do? Are you going to run the clock or keep up the flow?
I keep going with that flare action, getting those mismatches on the offensive end. Just get a good look. I wouldn't say run out the clock, try to use all 24 yet. If you get a good look, put it up. Maybe try to use more than 14. But they have been, for most of this game, they have been using a lot of the clock, especially in that flare action. They've been using most, if not all of the clock to...
They've definitely been taking 12 to 16.
Yeah. To get those good looks. So. Tatum putting on a clinic, though, in this closeout game. Possible closeout game. Giannis trying to cut it to 11 now.
That's such an
Second free throw.
ESPN stat, facing elimination. Breaking it down. Good touch.
Knocks it down. Boston can really make it feel like he closed out this game. They close out this game right now. Tatum with the ball up top, ball screen from Al Horford. Getting the switch with Giannis. Good flare screen for Al Horford. Back to Tatum.
Trying to avoid Drew.
Slip from Smart, but good contest by Bobby Portis at the rim. Giannis getting downhill. Timeout by Bud. I thought it called a foul. Now this is a really big possession for Milwaukee. If they can get a good look, whether that's...
It's a smart timeout. Gives them a chance to sit and gather their thoughts and try to find an advantage. I think they'll go to Pat Connaughton.
I think they'll get into Giannis in the post probably, and then they're getting downhill.
Mark gonna kill me. But I think that Pat and Giannis two-man game has been awesome so far, and I think that they might be able to ride that out, but I think they'll also attack whoever Smart isn't guarding. You know what I mean? Keep Smart out of the action.
I think they get Giannis either in the post or on a short roll, or on a roll, and try to get that help, kick out for an open three. You got Bobby in the game now. He's been phenomenal on the boards all game. So, I mean, get an open look. You got some shooters in the game right now. Just got to knock down. Oh, you got 20 boards?
Oh, my. 40 and 20 effort from Giannis. So they're going a wide weak side box, trying to free up Pat Connaughton.
Giving it to Giannis, top of the key.
And then playing split off the elbow touch.
Roll for Giannis. Struggles with the catch. Giannis from the corner. Misses long. Ooh, called the foul on Milwaukee on the rebound. Boston is not in the bonus yet. Unless ESPN just does not have it up.
No.
Yeah, no Boston bonus. Is not in the bonus yet. So Boston ball coming down. Jason Tatum bringing it up against the Milwaukee pressure.
That's not the look you want if you're Milwaukee.
No. Giannis shooting a test three. Tatum downhill and one at the rim against Pat Connaughton. That, in my eyes, seals this game.
That's a tough take.
Putting Boston up 13.
Bobby got to be better in coverage right there.
That's a tough finish. I know you tried to dunk it, but that's a tough finish.
Yeah.
14-point lead, 2 minutes, 30 seconds left for Boston. Looking like we're going back to the Garden. So, Holiday knocks down the three, gets it back down to 11. Little bit of life left in the Bucks. Smart bringing it up, getting it to Tatum. Ball screen,
taking their time.
To Pat Connaughton. Now they're using all the clock. Tatum
play it through Tatum.
Back. Misses short. Derek White. Huge minutes from Derek White. Gets a rebound. Back out to Marcus Smart. Going to set it up with the last 7 seconds on the shot clock. Tatum gets open.
Look at Bobby's effort.
Calls the foul, I believe.
Yeah.
Bobby, though, trying to
make it
play
different
right there.
Giannis. Oh my God! Scored half of the team's points. That's what I'm saying. Let Giannis
Absolutely
beat you.
Incredible goal between Giannis and Tatum.
Let Giannis beat you. Tatum pushes the lead to 12 on the first free throw. 45 for Tatum, 9 rebounds, 7 for 15 shooting from 3. Knocks down the second free throw. 105-92, 2 minutes left.
You play with some pace now if you're Milwaukee.
Drew getting a switch.
Nice little pistol action, trying to get Giannis in the post.
Drew settles for the 3, misses short. Drew White grabs the board.
And I think we have ourselves a ball game.
Tatum. Back over to Derek White, trapping in the corner. Gets it to Al Horford. Great pass. Down to Tatum. Calls the foul.
Man.
Milwaukee Bucks fans filing out, and we are going to be going to a Game 7 in Boston. That is a scary thing for Milwaukee. Boston pushes this 2-7. Very, very, very good game from the Boston Celtics.
Man,
Benches are coming in. Surrender from Boston, from Milwaukee.
so while this game wraps up, what are some of your takeaways?
Boston had a great flow for a long time in that third quarter, with Derek White on the floor with those flare screens, getting Tatum mismatches and in open space. That is what really separated them in this game, got them up 17, and Milwaukee brought it back to 4. Had that fight in them, played great defense. Boston just made tough shots when it mattered, pulling the lead back up, and it was a great game by Boston and not the best game from Milwaukee. So, yeah, it's scary going to Game 7. It's always scary going into a Game 7, but thinking about this game, if I'm Milwaukee, I'm not as upset with how you play with how you played. I mean, you missed some bunnies, a lot of bunnies.
Yeah.
That's the basic story. They played great defense.
The amount of threes Boston made, it was the same story as game 2. Like, if you shoot that well as the Celtics, like,
You're not losing.
you're not losing. So it's like, if you're able to shoot that well as the Celtics, like, did tonight and did the previous night, I don't know who could stop them, but I think if I'm Milwaukee, I honestly feel pretty good going into Game 7. You played a great team game, and I am just looking forward to the last chapter of this battle.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, OP, for the shout out. The micro. I'll stay tuned for the sponsorship, man. Thanks. But yeah, good win by Boston. You want to wrap this up?
Yeah.
Hope everybody
Fun.
tunes in
Yeah.
for the Golden State game. Golden State Memphis. That'll be another big Game 6 ahead on ESPN. But for Just Hoops, we're gonna tune out here.
Yeah. Fun first stream. Things will just get better as we get better at this. We're trying something new, trying to spread our horizons as this game is wrapping up. I did have a bet with Jacob that it was going to be over 10. Suns are Sunday at 8 o'clock, unfortunately. Maybe we'll do the Bucks Game 7. We'll see. See how we're doing with this. Try to improve it. If you guys have anything, leave a comment on one of our videos. Have anything to improve, whether it's this or the videos. If you want to see something with the videos, just reach out to us in the comments, DMs on Instagram, whatever. We're down to do anything that you guys want to see. So
Yeah, stay tuned for more content coming your way. And hope you guys enjoyed this. And we will catch you guys in the next one.
Yep.
See ya.